Okay, all right. The audio is also going.
Ta-da.
Hello, this is another, what do you call a StudiOmega actual play? Sorry, there was a deafening silence and I had to take it back. Since this AP will be posted, I will do the patron read real quick, and then I will pass you off, audience. So, hey,
Omega
this
gets
episode
to
is
play
brought
for
to you.
once.
Yeah. Brought to you by our patrons like Adam Hart, Flex OG, Call Me Zed, Carlos Dragon, Fight the Icebird, Jeremy Vasquez, JDV 1000, Just Fate, Chance Sentinel, Starlight, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam Kester, Regent Raptor, Rise of Kenji, Rogue Robin, Trevor, Shumpire, some guy named Bob, and Varian the Crow. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you.
All right, and if Omega's passing it off, I am Aren. I will be the game master for this game, giving everyone a chance to run a little adventure that I have called Incident on Benison Island.
The strings go wild.
With the season, it'll be a little bit spooky and a little bit scary, and hopefully the players won't know exactly what's going on until it's too late.
Too late, he says.
I do feel like every single time we try to ask an obvious question, you're like, oh, no, don't worry about that. There was like, oh, have they remodeled their mansion into a horrible Resident Evil house? No, not really. It's been remodeled for like 3 years.
I will
Probably
not
some
confirm
secret
or deny
bunker.
that some of my answers were red herrings.
That's not helpful, but I had
I like
did not expect you to lie to me.
the starting brief where you go out of your way to mention there's a fishing trawler and then like we did a background check. It's nothing. I'm like, okay, all right.
Okay, I guess
If
we're
I
all
found a
gonna be
shark
stuck
in
in
the
some kind of
wild,
like
then if I found
secret.
a shark in the guts of that
We're
trailer,
gonna be stuck in
yes.
some secret like underground base or something for most of this anyway.
Well, none of you asked about if they had a fallout bunker from the 50s. So,
Or one they built recently, like a super panic room.
Well, you have to
did
also
renovation
remember
a few
that
years ago,
you
so.
are working for just a like a mercenary company. Like you're not actually government, so you don't have 100% intelligence on everything. But Calypso Support Squad does their best.
Oh, do we have the briefing doc linked somewhere?
I have it.
It is
Is it
in
pinned?
there somewhere. I can go ahead and it's not pinned. I can go ahead and share it again though, real quick.
Please.
Boop. Copy link. And I was going to go ahead and read the opening for the briefing also. So
Appreciative.
All right, I'll pull it up.
all right. So this is Operation Radio Sound, internal use only. Location: United States, Washington State, Puget Sound area. Commanding officer is Commander Black. Operating team is codenamed Tourist. Support teams are Calypso Support Squad and Raidbird Transportation. The briefing will follow. Benison Island is a landmass located in Puget Sound. Its size is about 5 square miles and is largely covered by trees and brush. It is owned by one William Benison. His family came to own the island at some point in the past, and the Benson family now use it as a vacation spot during the summer. Approximately 2 weeks ago, all communication with Benison Island cut off. Initial disruption in communication was not unusual. However, communication was not reestablished in a timely manner, and there continues to be no word from the island. No activity has been observed within the island for 96 hours. When our operations of the island began, use of both satellites and drone assets have given no clue as to the current status on the island. 48 hours ago, a fishing trawler docked at the island to investigate for what they stated as personal reasons. Communications with said vessel and its crew have since been cut off. Nothing alarming has came up on a background check of the crew. Team Tourist will make a naval insertion upon the eastern side of Benson Island. Once landed, Tourist was to determine the status of the island and report to command. Primary objective is to take effect. Evac will be assigned to Rainbird. Send all questions and information reports to Calypso. This ends the briefing. Objectives. Primary. Determine the reason for communication silence and repair if possible. Known infrastructures located island included. Ensure the safety of all VIPs located on the island. List of VIPs will be provided. If standard operations of the island is not reinstated, then evac VIPs off the Benison Island is required. Secondary objectives. Confirm the status of remaining existing infrastructure on the island to facilitate further repairs if needed. See to the comfort and safety of other authorized individuals upon the island. Lists will be included. Thus ends the briefing.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So if you zoom up a little, I have also given you a map of the island, which is the information that you
It's
know
a
about it.
pretty island.
It's a quaint little map.
It's a perfectly normal island.
Perfectly normal island. Do not pay any
Just
attention
normal
to the
man.
misty area.
Which just
Oh god, we got Grave Hills. Okay.
if I hear a siren, I'm going to the sound.
Okay, but
Well,
I guess
at least
finish up,
Okay.
Dallas.
At least there's no nuclear testing on this part of the Pacific.
Who knows what secrets this island may hold? But we're going to be the ones investigating those secrets, so probably we should introduce ourselves as, part of tourist.
Yep, that's us. We're tourists.
We're tourist.
Who wants to
will-
go first?
Tourist to the island.
I will go. I'm playing Fahrenheit, codename Temp. A new guy to the squad, a young man who escaped a life he didn't want, isn't afraid of going back. An orphan with no family, he is nonetheless idealistic and try to believe in good. This sometimes makes him an odd man out among more hardened individual. He is a survivor though, and will put those skills to use in securing himself a living.
And which voice are you?
I haven't fully decided yet.
No, I mean like what's your name? Person speaking right now.
I am lucky.
There you go. Thank you.
I don't know why you're getting snippy about this.
No, I'm just I was gonna have everybody go, but you jumped in with the intros. I usually include a list of who is what character in the description of a video, but I don't know if people are reading below the fold. I guess I'll go next. If Lucky has nothing else to add.
I don't.
Then I, Omega, that's me, hi. I'm playing Maxwell Burner Bunsen, who is, he's a big boy, and he has a toothpick in his mouth at all times, because he's always picked the wrong week to quit smoking. I cannot guarantee I will do that voice the entire time. So Bunsen is a large lad, low experienced, got a couple knife scars. He is the team's big man, in that he has a large gun and lots of free encumbrance slots, and that's about it. I do also do a little driving. Bunsen likes to talk about country wisdom, and well, my nana always said. But he does have a little bit of a cultured side to him, likes classical jazz. Knows a few things about Italian suits. Paints miniatures in his free time. Historical wargaming, by the way. But he did grow up poor and plans to retire rich, so he's ready to do the merc work, and he does have a tend to treat himself like he is invincible, and may occasionally Rambo yell while firing a machine gun. I will not actually literally yell. It's bad for the microphones. All right. Next person.
Hello, I'm Axe, and I'll be playing Griffin Radcount, or codename Geiger. A slender with a situationally burned blonde hair and slender build. A person obsessed with, I guess, perfecting his craft and finding something that is unique to his namesake. He seeks to, as I guess, being a... Damn my anxiety. But, He seeks to always he seeks to follow through with his team, and has always tried to make a little extra on the side, depending on how it goes. So, if an excuse to blow shit up is always worth it, more often than not. So we'll see how everything turns out.
All right, I guess that leaves me. I am Nina Chernov, codename Kevorkian. Born in post-Soviet collapse Russia, born to little of anything, no parents, no family of note, survived on the streets of St. Petersburg until happenstance had her found by distant family and emigrated into the United States, into which she put point to join the army through medicine and doctor. She is the team nurse. She is old. She does not really have time for anyone. Uh, and she is frankly emotionally inept and slightly paranoid. Um, she also likes to punch things very hard. Her entire goal is to survive and to stay alive, whatever that may entail. Um, I don't think that's fair.
Do you remember the paranoid Delta Green character? The paranoid it's fucking words.
I mean,
Red
I
Markets
feel like every
character? Do you
no,
remember
my
your
Red Market
paranoid
character. No,
Gensakai
no, I,
character?
okay. First of all, my character in Jessica is not paranoid. And second of all, my character in Red Markets is not paranoid. He just has anxiety. Those are two very different things.
Uh, well, I don't want to say to Dallas because he would know better, but
I will
I
fight you.
believe
I
the two
will
are
win.
linked.
They are linked, but paranoia is a specific subset of anxiety.
The socially inept part is true, and also the punching things though.
Yes.
He can't beat the allegations.
And you
Not
always
very
have
much.
some sort of, I will say, you always have some sort of condition that makes you have something, make you want to run away very fast.
Yes, they make more interesting characters.
I mean,
Plus,
yeah, Lucky, you should have seen when he was playing a barbarian. That guy had the opposite problem.
okay,
He
The
ran
guy literally
towards
shifted
problems.
identity. It shifted his identity like
yeah,
3 times.
no, what's his name is not. Oh God, I can't remember his fucking name.
No, you did it. It was very complex, but no, yes, that was much like classic Mortis, and I think your new Genesys character, which is run towards problems.
Mm.
Wow, shouting.
Yes. No.
Also,
Oh, yes.
I just want to point out because I was catching a sub theme in there. So, uh, do all of our hardened, cold-hearted mercs have no family connections what to speak of?
I do. I just don't I just don't want to bring it up.
Okay,
Like, I'm about to say,
Technically,
I feel like a lot of us are orphan and really fucking poor to start
I know
with.
Griffin has a rich family. He's just kind of trying to make his own name.
Oh, you're a real tourist.
technically, Nina is now from a wealthy family, but she's spent the first 18 years of her life in complete poverty.
So there is one additional line for the briefing that I will mention. It does mention recovery standard, which, having worked for the company before, means no looting.
Yeah.
Okay, shouldn't be a problem.
Listen, we're professionals.
We'll use things according on site, but we won't
Yes,
anything
but
off.
you have been on missions where the recovery is free for all.
We're in America, okay?
You are in America.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me post that picture.
There were several jokes in very poor taste I could have made, possibly about Hobby Lobby, but I won't.
So the four of you are currently on a craft very much like this, a rigid hull inflatable boat.
Zodiac.
You are approaching the island from the east. It is morning.
Okay.
The sun is starting to rise, but there's still heavy fog cover. The clouds and fog haven't quite lifted. So you can't quite see too much of the island ahead of you, but you can see the coastline and the town, which it comprises of maybe about 2 dozen core structures with few other outbuildings scattered around. You don't see any lights coming from the town, but
And there's been no contact from the town?
there's been no contact from anyone on the island.
For what, like 96 hours, you said?
For 96 hours, yes.
Okay.
Or wait, no, it's been longer than that. It was 2 weeks.
Oh.
But 96 is when everything
96
went
is
dark
when
and
your operation started, pretty much.
we started
You
keeping
began
track and we were
observing
like,
the island
there's
and stuff.
definitely no things going on.
Alrighty.
I mean,
So is somebody from Rainbird operating the Zodiac, or is one of us piloting?
One of you is.
Okay, it's did anybody actually take not driving, piloting?
Do I?
No, but I can get it by points.
Okay, that's probably me then.
It's a small enough craft that I would let you use drive as well.
Okay, then it's definitely me because I got the point in that.
Me.
what skill based off of?
Driving and its edge.
No, probably not me.
So Bunsen will be, at the back on the tiller.
All right. Go ahead and just give me a easy check.
Okay.
Make sure nothing too bad happens. You know for a fact from intel that there's no island, no rocks or anything. This area is designated for for recreational swimming and stuff. So
It's easily deep. Does this boat have any positive or negative handling I need to be aware of?
it does have +1 handling.
Okay, so I add a blue. It should be the check. Failure with 2 advantages.
All right, everyone take a strain.
Okay.
As there were 1 or 2 moments where the boat tipped dangerously close, but then it righted itself.
Temp has
We're a
death
little
grip
choppy
on.
now, but don't you worry. My nan always said a little salt water never hurt nobody.
Hang on, I'm trying to think of a voice. I was like, that's not a little salt water. That's a lot of salt water.
You'll be all right.
Bunsen, keep it together.
One of you's hanging over with your head in the water.
Now,
Temp has
Geiger, if you want to drive, now you could take your shot. But I think it'd be better if you try to get on the.
Brief side note.
Morn? No, I'd say just get on the radio and see if there's anybody out there.
Well, with the 2 advantages, you can decide where you want to land. Do you want to land to the south of the town, at the town, or to the north of the town?
Well, I guess this is a question I'll ask the group out of character, but I don't remember being sneaky on our mission objective. So does anybody have any objections to just parking it right inside town?
No, I think that's
No, we need to get contact the others and see what's the current situation.
Yeah, town sounds good to me.
All right, so yeah, Bunsen will point it straight for the town, despite the rough ride, and say, "All right, we're just gonna roll it on in and park it. Everybody, be cool."
I'm imaging Geiger looks like the actor that played Liquid Snake. Or at least the guy whose image is based off of.
All right, you land the boat successfully. And you will notice that there are several other various boats, mostly small size, ranging from native canoes to slightly bigger vessels with a single outboard motor. Mostly it looked like all personal fishing vessels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see anyone around.
Well, Temp will definitely disembark. Mutter a quick, terra firma. And, well, he'll turn back and it's like, well, where do we begin?
Bunsen, backpack, sling his machine gun, and make his way out of the boat. Probably throw anybody their packs out there, and get up and be like, "Well, first things first, radio check. Everybody working?"
Geiger starts checking in.
Push the button. Check.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
all your radios are working between each other.
Cool.
We'll dial through local radio frequencies and see if I can pick anything up.
All right. Well, I mean, we could just
I believe
holler.
I'm the kid.
Griffin is actually the one with the actual radio kit. So,
Oh, I did not know that was item.
but are you going to do that, Geiger?
I guess I can spend like 30 seconds skimming through if anything like odd comes up, but otherwise just move on.
See if there's any local radio chatter.
Pretty much.
There's no radio chatter. All static.
Should I be more concerned with the fact that that's actually there should at least be something instead of nothing?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be getting something.
Yes.
We should have been able to call in before we landed with the boat.
Oh.
There should be I can't remember for the life of me the word for it, but
Harbor Master? I'm not an expert in boats, but I think that's about right.
no, it's something specific. It's like Harbor Master, but it's something like that.
Anyway, there
Whatever.
should be official government channels, anything. All right. Well, I guess, well, checking all the documents, it's like, we don't want to spook any of the locals, but everybody should be friendly. So, the Bunsen will kind of look around all of you and say, do you want to just holler, or should we start just, go door to door knocking?
Well, I forget. Do we have like a physical map or like a digital map?
You would have like a satellite printed satellite copy of the map.
Mm-hmm.
I image that Geiger has one on a phone and then has one in physical just in case.
Well, let me finish my thought.
Go for it.
Like, well, guys, we're here to pick up the VIP, so we should probably go and try and ascertain their location first. So I would think that we probably want to head up to their domicile, home, mansion. What do they even got on this island?
Mansion.
Mansion?
Mansion, the other things.
Yeah, the briefing does mention known locations as Mansion Benison as one of the locations.
Reaching the pouch in my tack rig that's got the map or whatever. Do we have flashlights in like our survival packs?
Yeah, you'd have like the little small ones.
All right, so probably on the dock, Bunsen just pulled out his map and clicks his flashlight. So
there was no dock. You're like up on the gravel, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
So just maybe walk up to the nearest dirt road or whatever, just so we're in a clear spot and kind of pull out the map, hold the sign, and be like, okay, so we're here. Point
there's
at town.
There's a dirt path that goes up towards closer to the buildings. So.
Clarify, we're on the town on the right side of the map, the right side of the island.
Yes,
that's
you came in from the east.
Okay.
Can I check something quickly?
Sure. What do you want to check?
You said the boat's area is around here for the town, correct?
There seems to be a slightly bigger gathering of them here, but glancing down along the beach, you can see the occasional boat that's just probably by one of the houses, probably owned by the person that lives in that house.
Are all of the boats in good condition or are they damaged?
Give me a quick perception check. Easy. With 1 black.
I do have heightened perception, heightened awareness. So if you're with engaged to me, you can get 2 blue.
I'm engaged with you, so I get 2 blue.
Yeah, I think we're all assuming that nobody's denying my huddle. We're probably all huddled around the map, being like, okay, town here, mansion over there. Let's see. You said this is 5 square miles, right?
Yeah, it's a little, as you can see with the map, it's not like a square. The lengthwise is probably closer to 7. And across is maybe 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Very successful.
So let's see. It's 2/3 of the way across to the mansion. So that would probably be, like you said, mile and a half, 2 miles kind. I mean, we can do that at a jog, but we might want to find some wheels.
Yeah, let's comment yourself.
Checking the boats that are around this area. They haven't been used recently, which is a little odd because usually with a town like this, they're literally fishing every day for their food. But they're not damaged at all.
Okay, so
beyond normal wear and tear that you might expect from them being between maintenance.
Interesting. Likely people are still on the island.
Dallas, what did you finalize your character's code name as?
Kevorkian, if we're going with a science theme.
Of course.
Oh, that's hard to
probably.
say. Cork.
Oh no, Bunsen's definitely gonna shorten that to Dr. K.
Yeah.
Dr. K, you ever seen anything like this in your goddamn life? This shit's creepy.
No, usually there would be signs of bodies or something, but there's just nothing is not usual.
I mean,
Let's move somewhere else.
makes me think of those, horror movies and stuff. The creepy kind. Town's
This
missing
is a
people.
fucking rapture. I am.
Anyway,
not
I
like that
think
one.
I know we are here for VIP, but I think it would be a good idea to knock on at least one door before we leave.
Well, I got a simpler solution. Bert is just gonna lean back and be like, "Hello there! Anybody home? Home, home, home."
There is no reply. Not even a dog barking.
wait a minute. Is there any sound of animals?
You can hear like the sound of like birds like off in the forest and stuff like that, but
Okay.
there's no sounds coming from the town itself.
I'm
They
seeing
all
that-
up and leave?
And
Well,
you might assume that at least the town this size would at least have one or two dogs.
Are there any gulls?
What was that? Goals?
Yeah, seabirds.
No.
Hmm.
You definitely see signs of like there being around here at some point, but at the moment you don't see any. Like you see the bird
Jesus.
crap and shit everywhere, but like not the birds themselves.
man, this place is creepy. What's our exfil method again?
Rainbird gonna come pick us up.
All right.
You would know that Rainbird has several methods that they can extract depending on how many need to be extracted.
Okay.
I assume that to call for extract, we're gonna need Geiger's radio kit, right?
Yeah. Gives one piece.
All right. Okay. Well, worst comes to worst, there's that trawler parked down on the other end of the island.
How much fuel is left in our Zodiac?
It was full when you took it out, so you would have enough to use it as to get back to the mainland if you need to.
If need to. All right. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know about you, but can we pull up the Zodiac a bit more just in case?
Oh yeah, I'm already there. Yeah, Bunsen will walk down and just, grab it
Drag
and
it.
start dragging it.
Yeah, I will help.
Fully onto the shore.
All right.
Closest,
Anyone
closest to the-
who's pulling the boat up onto the shore,
I would probably
give me a hard perception check.
Hard perception.
Hard
you
perception
say.
check.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, that's me. That's me, and
I'm probably looking around the town, so
one perception.
we're looking at the town.
you get 2 blues for me.
Yes, I do have 1 perception and 2 cunning. So you grab Bubba.
Did I give this anything?
oh, we have the same perception. I'm picking.
No, nothing for that.
What is my perception? Perception. It is
No?
2. Okay.
Fuck no. I am busy moving a boat.
Boat. All focus is boat.
Not okay. I don't think you're helping at all now.
And lucky is void.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm
Okay, I
definitely
don't
helping
care.
with the boat. I think we have the same brawl. Or you might have more brawn than I do. I don't know.
I'm Brawn 3.
Oh no, we have the same
Athletics
brawl.
1.
So Dallas, let's see. I think Dallas was the only one.
Yes,
that
no,
got
I
success.
have badly whiffed that.
I wasn't pulling the boat.
Yeah, he's
Brawny little
covering
ninja boy.
us.
All right.
Honestly, yeah, I'm like looking around. I'm looking the other way just to see.
I'm not going to remember your code name, Dallas. So you're Dr. K now for all purposes.
I'm gonna keep calling you
I
Core.
would say it's my code name. I don't know.
I mean, we could just
Anyone
call
have
it
any
Dr. K.
suggestions? Sterile, maybe?
You're a doctor, scientific. You want something?
Sawbones?
Speaker.
Well, let's try and think of something Russian, just something simpler Russian.
Beaker's a
Oh.
little.
No, yeah, fair.
It'd be a little.
Uh,
rude. I mean, that's
rude.
funny, but that might be a little rude.
Yeah, fair.
0.
Hang on.
I think not term.
I mean, if you want to be named after a psychologist, we could just go Jung, because that's
It'd
easy.
be Pavlov then if we're doing Russia.
Pavlov, sure.
Maybe Pavlov.
That's the simple. There's other Russian psychologists, but the other one I know is like, don't see a Steve. And I'm not doing that.
Pavlov. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'll do Pavlov then.
Thank you.
All right, let me just mark that down.
Alright.
All right.
It
All
will
right.
be easier.
So Pavlov, as you guys are pulling it up, the others like kind of have their back to the water, but you're looking in it. And for a split second, you think you see something float in the water and kind of sink.
Hmm. We read the reports. There's marine life out this area, right?
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're off the coast of
Yeah,
Washington.
we're in the
Yeah.
sound.
We will probably assume it is some kind of marine life, but I will be wary of the ocean right
Beware
now.
the ocean.
Hmm. You'll probably I won't bring it up because it's not enough for me to be like real spooked, but you'll notice Nina is eyeing out at sea. This,
Jack, come on, you gotta move the boat.
oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll drag it all the way up on shore
All right.
and be like,
Like I said, something's weird about this town, and I don't know what's. I don't know. Actually, how many people? How many can the boat fit total? Do you think?
Probably only two other people besides you guys.
yeah, it's inflatable. It's not gonna work.
It's just meant for your like a squad. So
No, makes sense.
Our VIP list is 10 deep, 11 deep. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We're going to
Bunsen
need a
will quip.
bigger boat.
Damn it, Doc, you beat me to it.
Sorry.
Yeah, we should be quick on the draw. All right, everybody, stay tight now. Little burner go first. We're gonna look for a person or a truck. Maybe not in that order. And yeah, I'll take point. One hand on my large gun, which, as I said earlier in chat, I absolutely turned the safety off of.
I'm probably
Yeah.
I at least have drawn my gun probably to follow up with you.
Yeah, I'm sure you have like
Oh,
also like a shoulder sling for like when you keep it
Yeah,
out of rest
no,
position.
it's
all that
I
stuff,
hope
so.
it's strapped to my tack rig or something.
Yeah.
That's where all my extra E is, so keep it handy. But yeah, all right, okay. So let's head into town, and like I said, keeping my eye up for a person and hopefully a truck.
All right, heading
While we're heading into
into
town, I'm gonna just keep my eyes on the raft.
Okay. Well, eventually you move. A building gets in the way, so you can't see the
Yeah.
where it is anymore.
Until it's out of sight, I will keep it in my eye.
The town's buildings are roughly kind of like just situated along a like kind of a there's like a T section at one point where there's. Well, let me check the map real quick. One goes kind of further in, goes inland, and then most of the buildings are kind of along the length of it. All the windows seem to be closed for every building you can see, and doors closed.
I want to test the door.
There's-
Are any of them like just locked?
First one you checked is locked, but if you check the second one, it's open.
Interesting.
Outside the buildings, you see various paraphernalia and stuff from people, like shows that people live there and stuff like that. Not like nothing doesn't seem in disarray. Nothing seems like hurriedly moved.
And there's no picnic table with a half-eaten hot dog.
Not outside. You did find that open door into one of the buildings, though.
What kind of building do it look like?
Looks just like a house.
All right.
I mean, personally, I feel like I have no reason to go trapezing through someone's house.
I say just look in, then look out,
Yeah,
then
I'll
we
probably
leave.
be like, I'll just probably from street side just kind of yeah, I'll probably even say it low into my headset. You see anything in there, Temp?
No.
Looking inside, there's no lights on, obviously. It does look like a thing or two that might be important are missing. Like the coat racks don't have coats on them. Um, looking a little bit deeper, you do see that like the bedroom closet, the door's open, and it looks like there's maybe some stuff taken out of there.
Like clothes? Or.
Possibly. There are some clothes missing. Looks like, from what you can tell, like there's some gaps in the closet, like the clothes in the closet.
It's like, Temp will be on the radio and be like, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm getting the weird feeling that people packed up and walked off somewhere. I don't see any signs of a struggle and stuff. It's like, is there any evidence to look like someone might have like left in a hurry or left against their will?
No.
I don't know if these people in particular just decided to take vacation, but it just looks like they may have just put on their coats, put on their hats, and walked out the door. And
Damn, is there like a tsunami
there a church
warning
bell
or
in town?
something? Actually, is there a church in town?
No,
Reminds me
there's
of
no
something
church.
stupid.
No, I
From
mean,
what
it's a
from what you
hamlet,
can
not a
see
village.
anyway. So.
On the map is like a weird chapel building.
In town?
Well, that's not in the town.
No, like down
No.
down to the west.
Yeah, that's like a mile away, I think, by this reckoning.
Probably about.
Yeah.
You do see from your location, like, because it's, as I said, it's mostly just like a straight shot down the road. You do see what looks like, well, it has a red cross on it, so it's probably a clinic or a doctor's office. And you do see what looks like kind of like maybe a repair garage. Everything else roughly looks like they're just residential houses.
I'm gonna go over to the clinic.
can you not?
Oh, okay.
I think probably what he's saying is don't go off alone.
Yeah.
Let's see. That he'll notice Nina's about to go off. Bunsen will like tap her on those real big. Hold up. Let's go, Splitsies. Let's see. Temp, come on back here. Call you back from the house.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. Where I see it, Geiger, you should probably go to the garage and see if there's a car working.
If not, I could probably make it work.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Temp, you want to go with him or with her?
It's like, I'll go. Let me check my skill set real quick. Yeah, probably. Like, I'll go to repair garage.
All right. Okay. I'm with you then, Doc. In case we
Yeah.
find anything useful to carry.
All right,
So
let's
we
go.
form battle buddies and we split the party. We are now doomed.
Of course.
All right. We will do the clinic first.
I am probably not going to try and like sling my big machine gun around indoors, so I will probably just like unsnap the sheath on my, big knife and keep a hand near there.
All right. Well, coming up to the clinic, you will find the door closed, and all the windows seem to be shuttered as well, much like the rest of the village.
Is the door locked?
You test the door, and it is locked. And kind of testing the door, this is probably a much more solid lock than, say, like a house door.
Can't jimmy it with a credit card.
Probably should
Give me
have
an
brought a
actual
breacher.
picks.
Is the door reinforced?
Always check around back.
It is probably a little sturdier than the average door,
It's an exterior door.
but it's
probably a
still
metal
just
storm
made
door.
like still is made of wood.
Oh, it's wood. Okay. Burn will probably be like,
Ouch.
take a step back.
All right.
I will apply boot to door.
All right.
This is where I
Go
roll
ahead
oops
and
all
give-
threats and break my shins.
Give me an athletics check with 2 black dice.
All right. So what's the difficulty?
Average of 2. Sorry.
All right. 2 purple, 2 setback dice. Anything else I can? Nah, my stuff is stackable right now. All right.
That's a
Well,
result.
I might still break my shins, but
The door is also
I
definitely
think
broken.
I defeat the door.
So you kick the door and you do. You definitely hear the sound of the lock breaking, but the door only actually opens about 5 inches because it's quite clear that there's something on the other side barricading the door.
Ah, shit.
The door is open enough that you could kind of like look inside. You can get your head in and look around.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't think Bunsen's that dumb.
Well, I mean, maybe not your head, but you can glance inside.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
might not
I'll
be able to
probably
see the
like,
whole thing, but like,
yeah,
I will shine a flashlight and lean my head back while I look in.
yeah, like lean against the door. Do I take any immediate negative results from those threats, GM?
no, those threats will be something else.
Okay, all right.
Oh no.
Well,
I will
since I'm not,
say,
like,
I will say
starting my turn
that
revolution-
you doing that makes a lot of noise.
Oh, I bet. I don't know.
Well, I heard it
I
from
don't
the
know if
garage.
Bunsen is inclined to be quiet.
No one's here.
All
Just
right.
kinda
Well,
rub my
from
mic
what
in
you
a
can see
little.
inside, it looks like the windows are all shuttered. They all have like blankets hung over them, and some of them even have like shelving pushed over in front of them.
Pavlov, you got PPE on you?
Does look like some of the shelvings from one side of the clinic have fallen over, and you think you see a little bit of blood on the floor.
Okay. What's PPE again?
Personal protective
Oh.
equipment. Do you have gloves and masks?
Oh yes, I definitely do.
In case it's the
The medic would definitely have the
Okay.
I will
You know, in case
wordlessly
it's
hand
plague.
you a mask and gloves.
Yeah.
I will also put on a mask.
Before I like put on a little breather mask, if that's all right, I'll probably click on my radio and be like, guys, clinic's all boarded up. We might get a little blood. Stay frosty. Click.
Can I like? Can I?
So
try
switching
and
over to the mechanics check before you get that call.
I gotta figure that was how that would go.
Yep.
Approaching the mechanics shop, you can see that unlike the rest of the buildings, this one does have like the front of it open and like the shop area exposed.
Mhm.
There are 2 vehicles. How best to describe them?
Like junkers.
Oh no, they're not cars to be exact. They're
Buggies.
ATVs. They're a type of AV I've seen where like it has kind of a flatbed in the back of it.
I know
Warrior
I know
ATVs.
these. These
I know
are
what
these
you're
are
talking
basically like they're miniature fuck, there's a term for them. But they're basically like souped up golf carts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Fuck.
Fine for an island,
Yeah, I
yes.
see the kind
They're
of thing.
fast golf
Swamp
carts.
buggies.
There's 2 of them in there. One of them has like some wheels off and stuff like that, so it's like in a deconstructed state.
Mhm.
Another one just has the hood of it open, and there are maybe some things missing from inside of it. One thing that you can definitely tell from the look of it is that this place is a mess.
Mhm.
There are tools scattered everywhere. It looks like definitely something happened here. Yeah, like that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, two-seaters?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I know these kinds of things for.
Yeah.
Is there like a
Button
wrench or
installing.
like a crowbar or like a pipe? Is there a wrench on the ground or something like that?
Why do you need
A lot of
pipe
wrenches on the
wrench?
ground.
Yeah, there's this would be like a tool like
Mm.
a mechanic station rather than just a kit.
Oh,
All right, then I'll pick. Uh,
it's like, well, it looks like there was something going on in here.
I'll start working on getting these working. Probably want see if we can manage with one or two.
Well,
What's our Well, I'm not there, but what's the occupancy on these?
You could forfeit on there. Two of you would be sitting on the back.
well, give them a
I'll,
check over.
I'll
All right, well, you do what you want.
I didn't.
So you're just gonna start trying to get one up and
I'm gonna
running?
give them one. I'm gonna give them once over and see what's missing from each.
Okay, the one that is in a better condition does seem to like just have its battery out, and maybe if some of the wires aren't there, it would be a rather quick fix to get it working.
I am going to survey the area, the perimeter.
All right. Go ahead and give me a. There is a battery there. Go ahead and give me a average survival check.
Righto. Checking Fahrenheit. Your survival is.
And then at
2.
some point, you guys will hear the loud crack of a door being kicked in.
Yeah. Ah, yes, the joys of low dice pools.
Yeah.
Play that all night.
This is why I've got my real dice in case I feel like D1 is too mean to me.
Omega, I feel like
You
you
don't-
had a very
You
mean.
don't find any like footprints or any signs that of a clear sign, but there does seem like a slight trail of tools leading away from the place and into the forest. You don't find any footprints or any other signs of the person leaving, but you do find a couple tools kind of strewn out on the grass leading into the brush.
Now, ain't that weird?
And about that time, then you would hear the crash, and then the communication from
Burner?
Burner. Yeah, trying to remember everyone's code name.
Mm-hmm. Temple, click on that radio. Copy that, Burner. Did you just kick down the hornet's nest or something? Over?
Yeah, the clinic's boarded up and barricaded, looks like. So either the banditos were in town, or I don't know, plague. Doc, what's your professional opinion on plague?
Unlikely. They were clearly trying to hide from something. It is as you said, although I don't know what kind of bandits would be on this island.
I don't.
Chinese river pirates?
We would have had a good notice of that before that happened.
There would also likely be more struggle.
Well, I
It's
guess there's
just
not.
the
I'm pretty sure we haven't noticed any, but I will crane my neck around real quick and be like, no signs of like Well,
skittering
you know,
and
we're
distanced.
security professionals, Warzone type stuff. There's no like, you know, bullet holes,
Nope.
scorch marks. You know, nobody, no whatchamacallits on the like signs of like, you know, used with tire irons smashing out windows now. And yeah, no, it doesn't look like a war zone.
On our end, we got 2 vehicles. So I'm gonna get one fixed up over.
All right, Geiger, thanks. I guess that's over and out. Don't forget to call back if you see anything weird.
Understood, over.
Bunsen's not really thinking about radio protocol because it's just weird, man. It's creepy out here.
And so much for your professionalism.
Now I'm a good old boy with contra wisdom.
This is call sign Pavlov requesting permission to wait, who is the CO?
Your CO's
it's on the
off-site, right?
briefing. Yeah, your CO is offsite.
Okay.
It's on the briefing. It is Commander Black.
Very good. Berna, I think it would be wise if I'm going into German. I think it would be wise if we could go around to a window that is not barricaded and attempt to enter through there.
Sounds all right to me.
I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
like pinpoint a window where the barricade has fallen from.
All right. So you don't
Over.
need to roll anything to notice this. As you come to that window, that window is broken. And the blanketing that was behind it looks like it's been a bit shredded by something.
I will draw. Well, I already have it drawn, but I will safety off my pistol.
It's probably a quiet little as I just pull out my knife.
I'm gonna like use my pistol to make sure I don't get cut up when going through the window. Actually, before I do that, hold on. I'm gonna check the glass for any signs of blood.
Forensics.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Hey,
It'll be average difficulty.
okay.
While he's working on that, so I don't know if this would be a particular role, but I do have a point in Brawl. The slash marks, do they look more natural, like, you know, like spaced like a claw pattern, or are they more single, like a knife stroke?
They look evenly spaced.
Hmm. Oh, son of a bitch! Was it a cougar? Probably click on my radio. Temp, Geiger, when you guys are done over there, could you circle on back over here? There's something weird going on.
Temp will pop up on the radio. Yeah, speaking of something weird, there's a trail of tools leading into the forest. I'm not entirely too inclined to follow it, but on just the list of things that are weird, put that on it, over.
Roger. Well, I'm looking at a curtain that sure looks like it lost a fight with a tiger. So, I was hoping maybe to get some of your wilderness experience on that. Over.
All
Bunsen
right.
suddenly thinks that to himself as we're having this moment. Probably like, pats his face, a little game face. But I should note, my character started with a willpower deficit, and I did not have the EXP to put anything in discipline. So once it's probably a little loosey goosey sometimes.
Geiger, give me a quick easy mechanics check.
I was about to ask actually about that, actually.
Let's do it
Oh,
really
got him.
quick, just right now.
Medicine did pretty good.
Didn't put all of
Easy,
our
right?
efforts into it.
Nice.
Yeah, easy.
All right.
And while you do that, so the way the window is with the padding and the only the half fallen shelving behind it, it is going to be rather difficult to get inside. It'll probably be a hard coordination check to squeeze through. And because of the glass and stuff, you may hurt yourself if you fail.
And there's no signs that anybody has tried and hurt themselves on the glass already.
Oh yeah, you did roll that. You did
Yeah.
make a success. There is a small amount of blood on the glass. Not the amount that would come from someone trying to scramble through.
Okay.
In fact, because of the advantages, if you had to guess, it might have come from whatever broke the window.
Yeah, plate glass is like that.
Nice.
I have an alternative theory. The window is completely broken and shattered, right? I assume it was
Like there's like the kind of
locked or
jagged
latched
edges around the
beforehand.
edge. Yeah.
I'm
Just
gonna
gonna
take a
can I just reach a hand in and undo the latch and like lift the glass part out of the way? If it's that kind of
Yes.
window, or okay.
Yes, it is that kind of window, so you can't do that.
Yeah, just
Wait, before hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Before he
Okay.
does that, I'm just going to take a quick sample of the blood.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we'll
Yeah,
run
so
into a
I'll-
fully functional blood testing site somewhere.
I know.
Well,
it is
I mean,
red
I don't-
blood.
I don't know for sure because we have walked into the weird right away. But yeah, I'll pause for a second after undoing the latch and then just try and, like I said, like lift it up there so there's less chance we get glass full.
Yeah, you probably got rid of the hazard of hurting yourself, but it's still a tight fit to squeeze in because you're effectively kind of having to squeeze between the half fallen shelving. You have to kind of climb over it and then get into the room that way. And while that shelf right there has fallen a bit, it's not
Yeah.
all fallen. So
Gesture towards the window, ladies first. Dallas,
so as I
that's you,
said,
you're
it is
ladies.
a hard coordination check.
Dallas, did you die?
I have a
You
question. Did you
rabbit.
guys mention
Hard
on which side
coordination?
the glass is broken?
I assume it was broken inward.
It was broken inward, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so something from the out came in.
yeah. I would guess by the way that the shelves were like pushed over, but yeah, we can confirm that.
So coordination hard?
Yes.
Okay. This is gonna go away. Wait, do you have coordination?
No.
All right. Well, we're in the same boat then. Yeah, that's about what I thought.
All right, go ahead and take 2 strain.
Ooh, this strain train is going.
As you well, it would have been wounds if you hadn't cleared out the glass. So
I feel like I just face plant.
no, you kind of squeeze yourself in, but then you kind of get yourself wedged in there to the point where you do need Burner's help to get you out.
Swearing in Russian.
Yeah, just grab the back of the tack harness and just get her back out. Okay, maybe not that way. Do we want to go back to pushing on the door?
Probably a better fit for our skill sets. As I stare at our 3 brawn.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Air
take a
at
second
our
to cycle back
muscles.
to the front door and just probably throw our shoulders against it.
Okay. We'll let you work on that for a bit while we go back to the mechanic shop.
All right.
So yeah, you got you have everything you need here.
I might be able to have might have shit to,
It's mostly just
fix it,
looks like this one was just had some wiring that was being replaced as well as the battery, and you just kind of pop those back in, and it should work.
Alrighty, let's give it a test. Actually,
Yeah, it starts up,
actually,
and with it being an electric engine, it's not that loud either.
oh, nice. I might have to turn off for a brief moment, but like, keys? Is that keys in there or just keys nearby?
Yeah, you're able to start it up. It does actually have keys. It just has like a switch.
Yeah, it's a push. Some of them are just push buttons.
Yeah, it's actually no, I don't even know if it is all electric. You probably wouldn't even need a turn key type mechanism.
Yeah, it's just like a switch.
Gotcha.
All right. Weird.
All right, let's go.
Well, actually, since we're at a repair shop and it looks like stuff, are there any like records, papers, notes of like anyone doing anything in here before we leave? Like an office?
Yeah, there is an office attached to it, and there is or like not necessarily an office, but like a sitting room.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some receipts for various jobs they've done recently.
Mm-hmm.
Checking through them, nothing in the past 2 weeks.
Well, of course not. No one's been working for 2 weeks. But anything in like any Well, no, it's a repair shop. They probably wouldn't have anything weird, too weird.
Does everything have?
But...
Sorry.
No, Max, go finish your thing.
No, you are able to figure something else. This is probably the repair shop for the whole island, including the Benison mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to determine that the village has probably 4 of these vehicles among everyone. And there's 4 more up at the mansion, as well as what is listed as Mr. Benison's vehicles.
Vehicles.
Oh, I hope that son of a bitch has a Hummer.
All right.
Yeah, there are. He doesn't really note what they are, but he does mention that they are they're listed as different than these vehicles that he's working on.
Okay. So this is the repair shop. There's more of these technical carts, I guess. They're even called hunting golf carts. It's so weird. But with that,
Golf technicals.
Golf technicals, I guess. Yeah. Cart technicals.
Mm.
Hunting cart.
Hunting cart. I think that works pretty well. But Temp will turn to Geiger and be like, "Hey Geiger, you got that cart up and running yet?"
Yeah, it works like a dream actually.
I'd hope so. Looks like this is the only repair shop on the island. Looks like there should be 2 more of these somewhere, but like I said, there's been nothing back for the past 2 weeks, and everything before that's just business as usual. We got something called Mr. Benison's vehicles, though. Bet a guy like that has something fancy, don't you know? Wonder if he gets a helicopter. Awkward silence.
Sorry, I was just trying to construct the sentence in my head.
Well, unfortunately, I'm just gonna keep plowing ahead. Anyway,
right,
the other guys were hoping we can get on over there. Do you think the cart's good to go then?
Should be fine. Let me go double check if I got anything. I'll see if I put spares in the back.
Listen. It's only a 2-seater, and we got to sit in the back, which is probably not enough room for you.
Fair enough. All right, I'll just keep stock right before we go.
Yeah, the tools here at the shop are nothing that you don't have access to in your kit. So
yeah, I was just
if you really wanted to carry a spare battery, I would like to let everybody know I have 8 points of encumbrance left.
I'll just
So,
bring it up to
like,
you. Just carry everyone just in case it gets fried.
I can go for any shit we need, but that's
Yeah.
on me.
Okay,
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
be
here right
I'm
now.
gonna be real. We do not need to pick up every little damn thing.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
fair.
unless Aren is gonna do a thing. Yes, your battery that you got fresh and new have suddenly become inexplicably broken, and you cannot progress anywhere until you go back and find a new one. We don't fucking need it. You could probably fix a crit with whatever you got in your damn
Right.
There's an extra battery. It's glowing, and there's an arrow pointing to it.
Fine, take the extra
Also,
battery.
there's
take
not
that one.
not the graffiti saying cut off their limbs, but there is convenient yellow arrows to the spare battery. Aha.
It's like, no, so let's just get in the cart and go over.
All right,
All
you
right.
get in the cart and head back over to the clinic.
Mhm.
At about that time, with the two of you, I'm not going to force you to roll at all. You eventually get the front door open.
I have a question. I
And-
do have a point of skullduggery. Am I gonna actually need something like a lock picking kit to like try and pick open a lock?
No.
Okay.
It might help for like more complex locks, but
Okay.
I think mechanically thieves tools are usually just like an advantage or a boost on such checks.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, usually advantage.
sometimes some systems have like, oh, you have to have the right tools, otherwise you
Yeah.
get a penalty. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about that. So
Okay.
In
I'm
the short
assuming that
run,
you at
probably
least have like
fall
a
out of it.
bobby pin somewhere in your kit. So
I got like a slide kit to like just
All
shoot
right.
any locks.
So the inside of the door's open.
Yeah.
Who's going in?
Did these guys pull up behind us?
Yeah, like you get the door open roughly when they show up. So
All right. Well, kind of look back at Pavlov and see like, all right, well, I'll go first.
All right,
Cover me.
right behind you.
All right. If you guys want to come in after, or you can go back around the side. Like I said, something with the curtain makes like a three-handed claw gesture.
I bust around the
I
side.
will. I'll slowly walk into the clinic with my knife out, like I said, because that'll be much better for close encounters.
so
Oh, that's a
really
good
quick,
point. I will put away my gun.
if you do want to make that survival check, because I think you were trying to get Geiger over here to not Geiger.
Oh no, it's
Temp.
Yeah.
it's temp for we should let him do the check on the curtains first.
Well, you guys can stay here. I'll swing around. I'll swing around the side. You said there was a window?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's the curtains on the window.
You'll see it. I opened it up.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious when you get around there what they're talking about. So
Okay.
I'm
average
sure
survi-
him
average
walking at
survival.
a normal pace will outpace Burner probably very slowly and steadily walking through this building, because I'm not going to be making like big haste. I don't have any points in stealth, but I will try and step measuredly, try not to kick any like buckets or cans or anything, just normal steady walk space, checking all my corners.
So Temp.
Mhm.
No cat did that. They're not off claw marks, and they're too wide apart.
Get on the radio. Burner? These are too big to be a cat. And they don't quite look like bear. I'm a bereaved owner. I don't know what these are. Over.
I'll click back on. Well, they look like they're all in line, lack claws. Definitely not like Burner will like gesture with his knife. Remember, he's talking to you on the radio. My knife. So I don't know. Could be some mall ninja type Wolverine claws shit, I guess, for a prank. But what are we dealing with? Yeah, sure. I'll say the joke. What are we dealing with? Bigfoots? Over?
I'm a
El Chupacabra?
Listen, I don't rightly know. Okay. It's like I just know that they're not cats, not bears, probably not wolverines.
Or a Jersey Devil, but we're not Quakers.
Well, we're not in Jersey neither.
Anyway, I'll try
Do
to
they
get
have
in through
Puget
this
Sound
window
Devil?
and see if there's anything on the other side. See if I can find more marks. Over out. Temp will try to
Alright.
get through the window.
Okay.
I will also inside. I'll try and like, probably again not moving very fast, but try and circle around to where that side is if I can figure
Cool.
out.
Well, now that you have the front door open, you can see the window.
Oh, okay.
It's all the clinic's all one room. It looks like.
Oh.
All right.
Okay,
Probably
never
back.
mind then.
I will make my way towards the window and probably try and like
All right.
shovel some of the shit out of the way.
So heading into the clinic, as I said, from what you saw, looks like a lot of the shelving from maybe the office area did actually get pushed over in front of the windows and stuff. You see shelves where there's like used to be maybe bandages and various other medical stuff. There's still some bottles with like some medicine here and there. There are still some bandages here and there. You do see like 2 tables that might be done for like minor operations. You also see a body underneath a fallen shelving unit. And there's a bit of blood trickling out from under her head.
Duck.
Hey, Doc, make sure. See if that shelf killed her or not.
We should probably get
You're
the
not
shelf
even in this
off.
room, are you?
Like right outside. Probably fair enough, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm inside now. I will softly say Doc and like point it out because I think that Pavlov is right behind me.
And also, Axe, I don't think you've indicated leaving the cart yet.
You might have
Is that a
dismounted from
fourth?
the cart, but you haven't. I don't think you've approached.
Fair enough.
anything at all.
I'd probably like near outside. Probably the entrance.
All right, what was that? Nina Pavlov.
I will be back in a second. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
IRL knock
All
at
right.
the door.
All right. So, well, Dallas looks at that. Like I said, I'll go over to the window and try and like shuffle the stuff out.
Well, if it's all one room, I don't necessarily need to shimmy through it. I will just make my way around like a normal person.
Yep. But most importantly, you don't see any sort of creature inside the building.
Very important.
It would have
Yeah,
heard
that's a
it
good one.
more.
And looking around, you don't see any other marks like it was in here at all.
Okay.
You're guessing that maybe, like Nina, it couldn't get through the window.
Wait, that if it couldn't get through the window, that means it was pretty fucking big. Probably.
Would probably mean it's at least silhouette 1.
He's person sized.
You know, put my knife away, check the rack on my gun. Well, I guess we get to find. Let's hope we get to find out. Well, no, let's not hope we get to find out if we can kill Bigfoot with bullets. But if we do, I guess we'll see how Bigfoot stacks up. Temp has a hunting rifle, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to double check, make sure that's what it was. He does not have it drawn. He doesn't even have his pistol drawn yet.
No. Yeah, I'm just checking. You know, Bunsen's doing the mental math because if it is, not that he seriously thinks it is Bigfoot at this point, but if it is a weird, large animal, perhaps some sort of exotic import from the rich family, probably needs something, large caliber to stop it. I don't know if our sidearms will do it. I've shot at some bear before. Hunted some wild hogs.
All right.
Anyway, while we wait for the medical professional to, examine this body, I guess we'll look around.
I mean,
Yeah.
shouldn't we like get the shelf off the body so it can be examined?
Yeah, I guess if Dallas would object, we can roll it back. But yeah, we should probably
I'm back.
clear some space, but try not to disturb the body in any way.
Oh, there's a body?
Yes,
Yes, with the body.
that's
You
good.
left before. You left. You
Forensic
left after we talked about it.
No, we didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Can I forensic the body?
Yes.
Or too much
Easy
medicine?
medicine.
Well,
It died from a shell falling on them.
Cause of death, boogeyman.
they seem to have come down with a case of death.
I heard dead, and I'm like,
Huh.
yes, that is truly the killer.
The
Impression.
age-old problem of the rent.
Yeah, that's about right.
So yes, from what you can tell, she probably would maybe had her back up against the shelving unit when it got pushed by some force, and then the shell fell on top of her, and she probably hit her head on the floor. Oh yeah, she's also not dead.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm happy to save her actually with all those like
painkiller.
triumphs.
Would like to apply painkiller?
She's actually not in like horrible shape. She just
Oh.
definitely like hit her head and lost a little bit of blood.
Is she
She's
conscious?
just concussed.
She is not conscious though.
That's what it was. Okay.
I would like
Yeah,
to
she's unkind.
medicine treatment her.
Okay. You don't need to roll again. That was
Oh, okay.
why I was having you roll that one. It's like you're fine. Yeah, like you put like a bandage over. She hit her forehead, and so she's bleeding from her forehead. You bandage that up. You don't know when she's gonna wake up normally. If you wanted to try and wake her up, that would be another check. She might have a cracked rib and maybe a sprained ankle from the shelving unit falling on her. But she doesn't have any like, claw marks on her or anything like that. So there's that at least.
do we? I assume we must have some kind of
Actually,
visual
1
identification
second.
for our VIPs.
Actually, I forgot you got 2 triumphs.
Yeah.
As you're examining her, she wakes up.
Oh.
Yeah,
That makes
sick.
sense.
Nice.
And she speaks to you in a language that I don't think any of you know the local native language.
Probably not, no.
No, I don't think any of us have any background in that. If she's speaking a Native American language,
What would I roll if I wanted to
She
like?
then begins to speak in English. Who are you? I don't recognize you.
We're the evac team. We're to see everyone's all right. It's just like I feel like says from the
On
door.
forehead.
Evac team?
Sorry, United States military.
We're not
No.
military.
Private security.
We're private.
Sorry.
I
We're private
don't. I
military.
don't know if the company has a name.
Not
just
one
the
that
company?
you'd give.
I thought it was tourists, but
Yeah.
Like
we
can
would
say
not. No, that's our code name.
We can call ourselves private security, probably.
We're secure. Realizing that I don't know if anybody has any social skills in this group.
we're attacked.
We're
not.
security, ma'am. We're here to check in on the Benisons.
They are probably up at their mansion. Or at least they were last I remember.
Taking it easy now. You had a little bit of a fall.
I
Is she
don't-
gonna be okay to move?
You probably want to wait a little bit, ensure that she's stabilized before she starts moving around. Just make sure nothing happened to her neck or anything like that.
Yeah, we need to stabilize in case of concussion. I will rattle off like medical.
Have you something? It tried to get in the clinic.
It sounds like she's dying.
She's
No, she's
She
just
has
groggy.
cracked rib.
She has a possible concussion. She just woke up from
a coma
Phoenix-
nap.
a coma nap, and she's
we got a
speaking her
72.
second language. So
We got a
Fair.
72-hour kit. I hope I got a canteen or something, right?
yeah,
I'll offer her a little, drink of water. Don't know how long she's been there.
Yeah.
Burner will also make some kind of like, secure the area gesture.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on
So we're
it.
not going anywhere for a while.
Temp will give a nod, draw his pistol and, he'll start patrolling the outside of the clinic. I don't need to be there.
I'll just be by the door.
Take it easy, man. How's your memory? You have a name, ma'am?
yes, it's 1 second. I'm Chiwa. I'm the physician on this island.
I nod sagely.
I was trying to get back here to get some of the medical supplies when something started chasing me.
Kind of a side glance at Pavlov. It looked from the outside like a large animal, ma'am.
Yeah, it bird of some sort, I think.
Burp.
It had feathers on its body in places, but it ran like an emu or ostrich.
I don't suppose the
Fuck.
Benisons have have exotic pets, ma'am.
Not that I know of.
All right. I'll get
Actually, I
on the
don't think
radio
they
and
have
be like,
any, at least none that they bring here.
Oh, fuck.
click. Temp, Burner, keep your eyes peeled, particularly for a large bird like an emu or an ostrich. Over.
Like claws or something?
You ever seen an
What
Geiger?
the
You ever seen an emu? The Australians lost a war to those guys, My nan always said, "Don't mess with a bird bigger than you."
bird? How big?
I'm so sad Loth isn't here.
There's no-
Not here yet.
I think I know what this is, and I'm terrified.
I mean, my current existential crisis is I'm like, this is exactly like when we were a kid. It's a raptor attack.
Yeah, it's like, oh, fuck, it's Dino Crisis. Fuck.
Oh no, Dino Crisis.
God, I hope it's not Dino Crisis.
Nina is just currently dealing with the fact that there are birds as big as bears, and it does not compute for her.
Temp, clicks into the radio. Radio's like, last I checked, I don't think there was anything in the dossier about Benison's having a exotic zoo or being interested in animals. I'll take a quick around, see if I can find any tracks of anything. Ask her if it was if it was flying or running.
Yeah, I'll just click back and be like, yeah, no, she used the word emu first, not me. So it sounds like it was a runner, possibly a kicker.
Okay, I probably should bring this up now. I did not think it was important earlier. I noticed there was something large moving around in the water earlier. Can emus go in water?
No.
Wait.
I got a point in survival. Can
No, but something else
flightless
like
birds swim?
Flightless birds actually generally not really, no.
I think they're too heavy.
They're too
It
heavy.
depends on which ones. But emus
Well, I
and
mean, yeah,
cassowaries
obviously a
generally
penguin is
can.
aquatic, but normal like
No, like
You know,
emus
that-
and
that-
cassowaries, ostriches, they can go into
Well,
shallow
like
grottos, but
some
not...
of the smaller raptors can, but not the like huge ass fucking ones.
no, like Aren said I think they're too heavy.
But
Burner will definitely say that's not normal.
actually, Dr. Pavlov, how far out in the water was the large thing?
How far out was it? About
Maybe about 20 feet.
Oh.
25 feet.
That's not normal. Most aquatic life will avoid human habitats unless they have been domesticated to, well, not domesticated, but are used to the present, like sea lions and stuff like that.
Oh, boy.
So it's a
Yeah,
thing
we were
that was
running the
ready to
Zodiac motor.
So we're thinking about something that was ready to shore up.
This seems like a good time for everyone to roll an average perception check.
Not vigilance.
Perception, not
boy.
vigilance.
No, it's
Put all my-
perception.
All right.
Okay.
I guess we are kind of. We are kind
Same
of like
pool for me,
active
actually.
alert.
I am like around the building. Am I still within like short of people at least?
Yeah.
Okay, then everyone can get a
All right,
blue
I'll
for
take
me
a
then.
boost.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, I fucked up.
Cunning, yes.
I have advantage though.
Average perception, yeah.
Dallas with the fucking
Wow,
triumphs
what is
again.
my rolls tonight?
Well, hey, it's still
This is
working
the
for it.
Dallas roll. Finally, I
It is- yeah,
succeed
it's
perfectly
triumph
normally on a
with-
check.
Triumph with threat.
Net positive.
I rolled only advantage.
Well, that happens.
Right.
I'm not gonna. I have only. I have barely any pulls. I'm more level 2
I
dice.
have a perfect thing for.
If we do have a computer or like a
She-
vehicle
she
or
snaps
like
it.
a wall, or I'm good.
Nina snaps to attention so hard she hits her head on something.
So I think everyone except Axe notices this.
Yep.
Back the way that you came from,
Oh no.
you hear the sound of a pop, and then the sound of metal and plastic being shredded.
Temp is gonna go, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and he's going to try to make get eyes on the water line.
Geiger?
I
Geiger?
think this will be a vigilance check.
You took your radio kit in with you, correct?
I'm wearing it on me right now.
Oh,
I
thank
said
God.
earlier I passed everybody's pack to them, so
Yeah. You don't have
I
anything
just
left
think-
on there as far as I know. Easy vigilance check.
I have no vigilance, but
Temp,
it
that
is-
better not have been the fucking Zodiac. Over.
Oh, it's definitely.
Oh, that probably was the fucking Zodiac, wasn't it?
Off that
definitely
part.
the Zodiac.
Off that part, I will turn to the doc and say, I hope this lady can be moved soon. I think we may need to get the fuck out of here.
I got one advantage.
Is anyone else rolling?
Fuck, I'll go.
Vigilance?
I mean,
I'll
I'm
probably-
guessing.
If
I
Temp doesn't
can't.
immediately get back to me about it, I'll probably start heading towards the door as well.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
probably
hear
saw him
the dog.
going
You don't need
out,
to
so I'm
roll
probably
that.
going after him.
This to see if you get there in time to notice anything.
Name roll.
You're within short of me. It is vigilance checks too.
Oh, right.
Yeah, reroll add B.
Burner,
think it'll-
you can
it'll only
go
make
as
it-
well. I will secure doctor.
It'll only make.
More advantage.
Yeah,
I'll-
like I
I'll-
said, I'll make my way towards that direction as well, so I can roll because I'm good at this. If there's still enough time for me to do that.
There is.
Okay, so that'll be Yug Grub 1 pa. 1 ba. Actually, no, not Grub. That's the boost day. I'm 2 willpower, 2 vigilance.
Nice.
All right.
Our checks are going to be very hard, right, for our group.
I think we're rolling pretty
Fun of
normal.
it.
It's chaotic.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is how I always roll. This has changed nothing for me.
It's D.
Oh, D. Oops. Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, Burner, you're the only one who gets there in time to see any sort of movement going on. And the last thing you see is the engine on your Zodiac being pulled underwater by something.
Son of a
Is
bitch.
it a
The
tentacle?
entire right side of your Zodiac has also been completely shredded. And there are like scraps of plastic scattered along the beach going down towards the water.
All right.
I
Yeah, so I
associate.
assume Temp and Geiger like show up just
Yeah.
behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get there in time. Or get there shortly afterwards. You don't see any of the movement. You just see your Zodiac shredded and the engine gone.
Yeah.
Fuck, eat
Burner
that
has
shit.
his LMG like up and pointed at the water now. And he's gonna say without moving his head, Temp, could you give me an opinion on what the fuck just happened to our boat? Actually, no, it would be both of you because it might be mechanical. Could you two give me an opinion of what the fuck just happened to the Zodiac?
In my personal, professional, that's a lie, by the way, opinion, I'm gonna say Kraken.
In my somewhat professional opinion, something of large enough fangs to eat the ship.
Fangs, he says. Fangs? Really?
Teeth.
With your advantages, yeah. Fangs. Something chewed up your Zodiac.
We are
Yeah,
in
those
a
are bite marks.
motherfucking Jaws movie, and I am not happy.
The boat is gone, isn't it? Over.
Yeah, Doc. Something just ate our boat and stole our motor.
Means that it's something intelligent enough to take the motor.
Or not
Nah.
necessarily true. It could be attracted to heat
Yeah, that.
Motion, noise.
or shiny.
Well, we better hope it's not noise, because we have not exactly been subtle in this town. Bunsen
I'm
stares
going
at
to
his own
be-
LMG. You know,
I'm
I,
about to
You
say,
know-
we? Who's we? I'm not the one
I
kicking
forgot-
down doors and yelling in town.
you speaking French?
I assume the doctor has a bed in the clinic.
Yeah, there's two like operating tables.
Yeah, I'm gonna set her up on like a bed to make her comfortable,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna like
You confirmed by
this-
now that she doesn't have any neck injuries at the very least. Like,
and no concussion.
that's a little harder to tell.
Okay.
You might need a little more observation to tell for sure.
But I'm gonna start also fixing the barricades that were broken
Okay.
because whatever it is, it saved her ass. So not a
Or
bad
am I-
idea.
I'm about to leave her here and then just we go.
No,
Okay,
I gotta
guys, I
go.
want to point this out. She said she was returning here to get medicines, which means she came from somewhere.
Right.
Yeah,
So she
no.
can guide us
Yeah.
there. She's
That
conscious enough.
we're probably going where she came from because they sound like they need help,
Yeah.
and we'll probably know more things.
If there's no further clues to be gained from the Zodiac, I think Bunsen is just gonna start backing back up the road, still looking at the ocean.
Well, at this point, end of scene. Roll to cover strain.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god, I always forget what.
What
Well, I don't think I
it's
have any points in
cool,
them anyway.
It's
or
discipline
discipline.
or cool.
Those
Okay.
are both 2 for me, so roll 2.
One of those is 2 for me.
Man, I get
I got
nothing.
one back.
I only got
I
advantage.
got-
Well, luckily
I
I only
got
have
one
one
back.
strain,
Oh.
so I'm all right.
I got my strain back. That's good.
I got one back. We're good.
I only have 2 strain from when I failed windowing.
Well, no, you
Doesn't
had
get the one on the
3.
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boat got us.
Oh,
I
right,
got my
one on
back
the
from
boat. So I had 3. Thank you for remembering that, Lucky.
Mhm.
Cool. I'll use discipline or cool. They're the same check for me.
Okay.
All right, I recover 2 strain, so I'm only at 1 strain. Put strain to 1. What is my strain threshold again? Oh, right, it's 12.
All right. So you guys need to figure out what you guys want to do now.
We'll probably go back to the clinic.
Well, in my professional opinion, it's we go to the question, ask where the survivor came for it, escort her back, and hope there's more people that we can get a better idea of what's going on.
And they probably have the other two vehicles, considering there's like 4 of these carts.
The other vehicles aren't necessarily important right now.
Or we gotta carry on one.
So, yeah, I guess the only question is, are we going to be able to fit her on the cart?
Well, there was no vehicle outside, which means wherever she came from, she probably walked or ran from. So it's probably not actually that far. Probably.
Yeah.
Wait, wait.
I came from the farmlands. There are some others in the barn there.
All right.
Okay.
Well, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
creatures don't seem to bother us there.
Interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the farmlands are not on our objective list,
But they're down south.
but
I would rather not walk into the middle of the forest without knowing what is happening here.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. We might want to double check first. Actually,
Um,
I do have a technical question about the objective list.
Yes.
So, determine reasons for silence and repair is first in the list. Does that mean that is actually our first priority?
Those are all your primary objectives. So it is up to you to determine which one is the most important.
All right.
Well, in my opinion, we actually need to get a handle on the situation. If we go, she said that they don't attack us and they don't attack at the farmlands, which means if we go anywhere else, we might get attacked by something. So I think it'd be best to.
Technically, I think we may even count ourselves as already attacked.
True enough.
Thumb back at boat. All right, ma'am, did you walk here?
A burp comes from the water.
Burp.
Yeah. Yes. I walked here.
All right. Well, we got a cart working, but it'll be cramped.
So to answer your previous question about the cart, you could do a thing where like she's on the back of it, 2 are in the car, and then 2 are on foot, and just like it would probably be quicker. Well, it would be a way to transport her and everyone. You wouldn't necessarily be using the speed of the transport, but it would be able to get her to safety.
I think that's a good idea.
We should probably do that because she's got a sprained ankle, right?
Yeah,
it's
you're
that
pretty
or like
sure.
it's that or I like
have a
fucking fireman carry her through the
concussion.
woods, which I don't think is our best solution. Yeah.
Probably not.
All right. So probably then, put her on the back of the cart. Doc rides shotgun with her, basically. I'll drive. And then that'll be Temp and Geiger on Overwatch. Everybody okay with that?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sure.
All right, let's load up. Let's go.
All right. Head into. Right.
Sorry.
I guess as we're driving, that's why I want to keep complete silence.
All right. So this is a off-road vehicle. So, question: are you going to take the paths?
I reckon we probably should. Do you guys want to go off-roading?
Not in this situation.
Not in this situation, no.
All right.
All right. Yep, path it is.
Unless he thinks it's a bad idea. No.
Yeah. I'll probably let the doctor's opinion weigh in too, but does she object to the paths?
She doesn't. She says that she didn't use them to get to town, but she was also on foot.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. So heading out of town, you follow the path inland. Only maybe about a minute or 2 outside of town, you find another one of the vehicles you're using, which has been tipped over on its side.
Oh, that's another one of them.
I pull over them into the little jacket. Might make it easier for us.
I'll, slow my roll.
All right.
Is it like completely total or just on side?
It's on side, and
Is the engine gone?
the engine is not in good shape. It looks like probably the battery has been compromised, and looks like several of the pulleys and stuff, like the not the pulleys, but the belts and stuff inside the engine have also been chewed to pieces.
Something like just started eating through the engine.
Just the bands and stuff, like not the metal, but
Like
like
all the
the
soft bits.
rubber,
Okay.
the rubber parts of it.
Everything you can actually bite. Okay.
Tubes and wires and belts.
Yeah.
It looks like something tried to eat everything soft. This would take a few hours at most. So
You don't spot any blood. You don't spot any blood around the vehicle, though.
Doesn't look
Assume
like
it's
when this
me.
happened, nothing was here though.
I assume it's me and Temp that are on foot.
No, I'm on foot.
No. Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. I assume
No.
it's you
Geiger.
and...
Because I want you in the cart with the patient,
Fair enough. Fair point.
if possible.
No, that makes sense.
Well, okay. So
Just keep going on.
water
Let's
emus
see.
don't like. Actually, no. Bunsen would say so. Shark emus don't like engines.
Geiger. Just as you're finishing investigating the vehicle, you hear a couple like chirping sounds coming from the bushes off the path.
I think Geiger like inhales and then does a bunch of hand signs to the point of like the direction of the noise.
So,
Like noise. Like I don't know. Contact there. Something.
Is
I
he
can try to
having a
finish them if we
seizure?
really need them.
yeah, I'm about to say.
Sorry. I'm like losing my shit. But
Like, listen. We're all looking out. We probably won't be able to see your hand signals. Just say something.
It's like noise over here. It's like I probably said noise and then probably says the actual direction on the clock to make it easier for everyone.
Okay, clock directions is good. Yeah. Or compass bearings, compass degrees.
After he mentions them, yeah, the rest of you can hear a couple of chirping sounds coming from the brush.
I mean, Lucky's probably got a better pool than me, but survival? Does those sound like any bird calls I recognize?
I'm also
I
going
do
to
have it in my backstory that Bunsen does do a little hunting.
I would like to identify the chirping at least.
Actually, even though I
I
have
play knowledge
survival, this
anyways.
makes absolutely no sense for me to recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to roll.
I do knowledge for this or nah?
Knowledge might also work, but the identify. But yeah, is that a is there a survival roll to be made or?
Yeah, average survival.
Okay. Do you want Lucky me to roll separately or?
Yeah, you can roll separately. So,
All right.
Oh.
I try a knowledge check or no?
It'll probably be better.
you might be able to make a knowledge check after they
Oh wait, I have 3 coming.
Yep.
I'm an idiot.
get their check done through. So,
Yeah, I
Gotcha,
was
as like a
wondering
follow-up.
about that.
yeah.
I'm a fool.
Yeah, I have two survival, but it's much more focused on nature as opposed to like biology and animals and stuff.
All right.
Now I figured.
Temp. You ain't ever heard no bird like that.
Okay, impulse. I'm gonna pick a rock and I'm gonna huck it in the bush or wherever it is.
All right, you can do that. Yeah, no check needed. You throw it in the bushes off towards them, and yeah, you all see various points of movement scattering off away from you guys. You do spot a couple of flashes of yellowish plumage.
Yellowish plumage.
Well, it's not red, so we know we're okay.
We don't know that yet because the big one might be red.
Temp, I'm not sure.
Also, the things that are running away are Silhouette Zero.
But... Interesting.
Got it.
Okay. How Sil Zero? Like, dog sized, chicken sized?
Chicken sized.
Okay.
Hey,
Alright. Definitely be like. Temp,
But
I'm not sure.
I will say,
Oh, good.
when you throw the rock there and they scatter, there were probably a dozen of them.
oh,
So some minion groups. Okay.
Okay.
hey,
Yeah. Burner would just vocalize like, Temp, I'm not sure, but that wasn't any bird cry you ever heard, right?
Guys, I have this really, really weird thought. Really weird thought.
Hmm?
Is it
And?
life finds a way?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if
but
anyone.
not that
Thank you, Dallas.
that doesn't make sense.
No, it does not.
Temp is trying to wrap it. It's like I'm not like a super expert on animals and definitely not dinosaurs. But the only Temp is having a very hard time trying to get this out, by the way. I just want you to know this is intentional.
No, I understand.
It's creatures that are able to maybe, get through vehicle stuff usually means that they have either claws or sharp fangs. These are creatures that felt good enough to be close in our presence. There was a dozen of them, small plumage. That sounds like small ambush That sounds like small pack ambush predators, in my opinion. With
that was definitely not what got on her.
No. Now, and like the chirping sound, that's no bird I ever heard. And the only other thing that I can think that could probably make that sort of sound is a reptile, which would make some very weird conclusions.
Or
Very
thinking
weird.
about a reptilian bird.
Small reptilian bird with plumages, hunts in a pack. Probably. Yeah. What are the. What are
We
they-
should.
Does anyone remember the scientist that was on the VIP staff? Was he a geneticist, a biologist?
Like, I'm trying
I
to.
think you asked Calypso about that.
Yeah, you did. And he was a biologist. He specialized in biology and genetics.
Oh, right. So, right. Ah, fuck.
And he had experience in various genome projects that have been going on.
The scientist Benison's had on staff was a geneticist biologist that had a history of genome theory.
Okay, well.
Okay,
Perhaps science has gone too far.
Temp is gonna throw his hands down. Is this damn Jurassic Park?
Well, he said it first.
You said it, not me.
But I quoted it first. Anyway,
No, it's very true.
Geiger, you done over there?
Yeah,
know,
let's
we
go.
stopped. Let's get the fuck out.
I think a dino ate through the engine, all the soft bits.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Because the
Oh,
problem is
It's
there's
not a
more than one
dinosaur,
species.
It's just a genetic anomaly.
I'm personally going to be praying that the Benisons just, acquired an exotic large iguana or monitor lizard collection and didn't tell anybody. Let's get the fuck out of here. We turn the engine back on and we are going to go.
All right. So you continue along the road.
Oh god, I can't wait.
The trails pretty much here, other than in the village, are like hard packed gravel, like something that will like let rain go through, but not get washed away necessarily. So let me pull up the map again. Bunch of tiny cassowaries would be terrifying. Also, hello, Loth.
Very true.
Emus were mentioned earlier.
We had a lot of emu war jokes earlier.
Shark emus, but now it's just Worse.
Maybe he's not in here. Maybe it was just no. He is.
Sure,
Okay.
emus are just dinosaurs. That is just what they are.
I mean, yeah.
Well, fun fact: most birds are just dinosaurs.
So funny
Just-
you post that, Lucky.
Listen,
Yeah, no, they were
This is the hey. This is where everybody finds out that
Oh, you
James is a
got.
big
Oh,
fan
you.
of Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah. One thing. Did anyone else get? I didn't get lethal grenades. I only got non-lethal grenades.
listen.
I've only
Okay,
ever
guys,
seen the
listen.
first
I was not expecting to come onto the island and fight the fucking dinosaurs. You know, you usually think there is a completely normal reason for things happening, not fucking potential. Like, I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
the fucking dinosaurs because we don't actually haven't seen them, but they seem very dinosaur-like.
At least like something.
I'm not gonna
Something
lie.
attempting to do Jurassic Park.
I'm not gonna lie, when the predator, the emu stuff was mentioned, this is immediately what went to my head.
Yeah.
Oh no, yes, no. I've
I was
had a
joking, Dino
suspicion
Crisis, but yeah.
about raptors for a while, but no, in character, Lucky is correct. Like I don't. Like Burner will say that comment about sure would be nice if we had some grenades into himself, but that's just wishful thinking. Like
I have a grenade.
honestly, I would think that our the fact that I am loaded with a squad automatic weapon would normally be overkill, and now suddenly it's not.
It's not.
I got like
A
smoke
grenade.
grenades and flashbangs, which might be
A
useful for
smoke
trying to run away
grenade.
from a large
All
group, which
right.
might be
Okay.
needed.
So, you continue along the trail,
Yes.
and you get to the area which you believe is mentioned in the report as the quad.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty much where several trails kind of meet up at an intersection, and the trees have been cleared out a bit, and there's like there's some goalposts set up here and some like a little stage area, and it's pretty much a recreational area. Here you find the fourth vehicle.
In pieces.
It's not in pieces. It is standing upright, actually, but it looks like the engine cavity caught on fire for some reason and has been burned out.
Oh.
Did it hit anything or just burned out?
Looks like it just got burned out.
That's
Maybe not the whole engine, but like definitely the battery got burnt out.
yeah. This is nothing I can't.
And there's
I can't
probably
fix
an
this quickly.
electrical fire in the
Okay.
compartment at some point.
So I know you
Yeah,
were
that's solved.
I know you were posing the idea of dinosaurs earlier. May I interest you in dragons?
Don't make it worse.
I mean, it looks like an
I'm
electrical
just
fire, but
saying.
I gotta be honest. I thought I was kidding when I brought up Bigfoot. So
What?
shit's
I'm
weird.
sorry, Geiger. Is the idea of dragons any more weird than dinosaurs in the year
I mean,
20
yes, because dragons would be
2020?
huger, and also would be dealing with things that have biological flamethrowers.
So,
Well, actually, you say that. What caused the electrical fire?
Oh fuck.
you could do a mechanics check to try and find out.
Okay, let's do that.
But there is other stuff here in the quad.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There is a look like maybe a recharge station for the vehicles, which is currently empty.
Any signs of damage?
Not to that building. There is was a maybe storage building of some sort, which has been demolished.
Damn.
And at least 3 places in the fields, you see these gouges into the earth, like spikes have been dragged along the ground.
Geiger. That big enough for a dragon?
Yes, but I'd like to not think of a dragon until I have to see one.
Scale of these drag marks?
Dragon.
It's like
Bigger than
for-
the vehicle you have.
okay, all right, cool. Okay, that's where I was going to start about vehicle sizes.
Oh fuck, we
So
gotta
the
like
claws are bigger than us.
I seriously hope the Benisons have just started an
I'm
excavation
just
project
saying
without
there is
telling
no
anybody.
dinosaur with a recorded footspan of that.
If I
length.
hear so, okay, all right, Pavlov, I'll accept the thing, understand. If I hear anything about someone, if AVP's talking about a fucking Dino Army, I'm going to permission to ask to kill them because fuck no.
No,
I
we're
don't know
here to
what you're talking about.
we're
So
here
are
to
you
do the job and get paid, and hopefully get
are
paid
you
a
guys
lot
gonna
for this fucking shit.
search around the area, or are you just going to proceed towards the farms?
I want to.
I don't
I
know,
wanna
we'll
check
stay
the-
here.
Yeah, let's proceed the farms.
Okay.
I think Temp is okay with this. Temp, are you okay? Temp says he's okay with it.
We'll do this more of you, Dawson, then.
We can retroact if Temp wants to like do any survival checks or anything.
Because
Like
I
that.
wanted
Yeah,
to
we'll
also
ask
like
if you
I
wanna
wanted to
dig
check the
around.
vehicle if I could do that quickly. Otherwise, it takes.
Well, yeah, I guess while we were looking around, I would have had to like eyeball the size of these
Oh yeah,
things.
you
might
did
have
want to
gotten your
make
check
a
for the
yeah. Go
electrical
ahead and
fire
make
real quick.
a easy mechanics check to kind of figure out what happened to the. Okay, that's enough. Probably what happened was it got ridden to the point where the battery overheated.
Like it was just someone's using it full gas the whole time.
Full speed the whole time, and eventually the battery just gave out and caught fire.
My estimate of this feels like someone used this to run the fuck away from someone, and it burned out.
Okay, cool. Nothing we didn't already know. Let's go.
I would say that it would have taken a substantial use at full power for that to actually like go up like that. So like,
I mean, that's like days.
we're
to
talking
hours
about
of
like
use.
2 hours at least of full use before that would happen.
I think Geiger pushes that along, but I think it doesn't change the dynamic of being like, okay, no, yeah.
Yeah, I was just letting you know roughly the type.
Holy fucking shit.
Moth, you're revealing all my secrets.
Oh,
Ah, fuck, I need it. I kind of want a shotgun really right now. Shotgun sounds great right now.
No, but the shotgun guy gets got. That's the clever girl
dude,
guy.
I'm gonna get to punch
Okay.
a
I'm
dinosaur.
thinking about Dino Crisis, but the shotgun's like the second thing you get.
All right.
I'm gonna get to punch a dinosaur, and I'm here for it.
I mean,
Oh,
Well,
that.
luckily, I believe we're dealing with a wide range of sizes of creatures. So
I'm pretty sure on just so you know, when Loth mentioned that he didn't really want to, like, he really wasn't interested, I believe he mentioned then shortly after Dino Crisis. So he knew what was going on way before anyone else.
Oh,
But anyways, heading
we could
towards
have
the farm.
stuff, yeah.
Also, I double checked. It's not just like Dino Crisis.
No,
yeah, we're not just like.
There's
If
probably
if
not a
it was,
well,
only
I'm not
Dallas'
gonna-
character would be still alive.
I don't know if there's going to be a horrible time gate or not, but he's a genetics writer, so it's much more like Jurassic Park.
All right, so heading down to the farms. You get to run into one of the random encounters. About halfway, so like maybe about 40 minutes since you left the quad. No, maybe half an hour since you left the quad. To your left, you're just starting to see the fields, like the open area where they cleared land. When you have to stop the vehicle because there is a carcass on the trail.
Oh shit!
Is it a human carcass?
No, I would have said body if it was a human body, but looks
Okay.
like it is a. Yeah, you don't need to make a survival check. Looks like it's a bull.
Fuck!
I was gonna say cow. No shit, I was
Oh,
gonna
it's from the
say
farm.
cow.
All right, well, we'll put her in park,
You ready to move the cow?
make an Overwatch gesture.
I mean, you could
Huh?
easily, if you wanted to, probably drive around it if you just wanted to like pass it up. But if you want to check it out at all,
I do want to examine the cow.
Yeah.
just a huge ball floating there. Okay, go ahead and you
Survival
can give me medicine or
medicine?
survival.
I'll do medicine because it's better.
That's fine.
Hard or what difficulty?
It's actually been there for a while. So hard.
Okay. I continue.
So go ahead and take a 2 strain because there are flies on this carcass. It's been here for a while.
Mhm.
You kind of have to definitely like kind of. It is a carcass. It hasn't been completely stripped, but something killed this animal and ate it.
So it is a kill.
It is a kill. Organs are gone. Flesh is gone. Some of the bones have been cracked open.
You know, I got a theory
Can
now.
I get a hint of like what kind of tooth pattern this is? I'm not asking, obviously I can't identify the animal, but like is it avian, reptile, canine, or
It is animal of some variety.
so it's not a maiden.
Medicine is not the check to use to determine that.
Can I do a survival check for that then?
If someone wants to make a knowledge check, they can.
I'll do that then.
All right.
All right, sure. I'm just asking,
I'll do
does it have
trees.
teeth or not?
It definitely has teeth, yes.
Oh, okay.
That would be average.
Yeah, at this point it'd be average.
It is
Well,
been rotted.
so they're not birds.
Yeah, definitely it was not killed by a bird.
It's like reptilian or like a bit more than that. It's like omnivore's teeth or like monster heads.
Let's see, you got 2, so that's 3 advantages. So, probably the closest living creature you would attribute this to is Komodo dragon.
But is it like the Komodo size if it was like the size of a horse?
I mean,
Sure.
a Komodo dragon is
Horse size.
already like 6 feet long or more.
Oh,
They're
okay.
huge.
Yeah.
They're the biggest
Komodo
lizard in the
dragons are
world.
fucking monsters.
They take out water buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
no.
it's a bit foggy in my mind, but in my mind right now, this looks like a bit similar to Komodo dragon by marks, which is nothing we don't already know, but not helpful to my emotional state.
I told you, exotic monitor lizards.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really fancy fighting an army of Komodo dragons any more than I do dinosaurs.
Especially ones that might have been gene spliced.
So if
I think we should go
Okay.
around.
go around,
Yeah.
does anyone want to look for tracks?
Oh yeah, I probably should to see are they going our same direction. I don't want to track it, but is it heading to the farm?
Go ahead and give me an average survival check.
Assist.
Sure.
Take a
I guess that means that Temp is probably hanging a little bit back with me in the cart
okay.
while our 2 nerds poke dead bodies.
Just
Poke,
like high school.
Poke.
Or
Yeah, it
college.
did.
I mean, just the one thing like
So-
Geiger's at from is good memory.
So the tracks are going away from the farm area.
Good, that's fine. Let's go.
Um,
Wait, how old are the tracks?
probably as old as the body, which is probably maybe a good 3 days old.
Oh, that's fine.
The tracks are silhouette 3.
So like the size of a
Um,
tank.
Yeah, let's go. No, that's bigger.
And at that point,
No, still 3 is that's the size of a SUV,
Oh,
a car.
so at this point,
fuck.
give me an average fear check.
All of us?
What is fear
Everybody
based
or
off
just the
again?
guys who
No,
looked at the tracks?
no, just the person that looked at the tracks.
Okay.
It's
alright.
discipline, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If I'm helping, does that count me too?
Yeah, you
Depends
assisted
on
me.
if he's going to share the information with you.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'll tell him. I
Okay.
do not
I
know
rolled- I
no
rolled
one's
fair.
emotional state. Are you kidding me?
All right, he's sharing the fear checks with everyone then.
Okay,
I mean,
all
we're gonna know
right.
at some
I won't
point.
tell the doctor.
All right, what kind of how hard
Yeah,
fear?
the doctor's like passed out half the time, so.
No, if you just
Just,
yeah,
like,
if you just put on
napping.
the radio, it's not a problem. All right, cool, great.
What
Discipline check hard
How
Average,
hard?
or
Average.
normal fear.
Meh.
Not mad. You got three
Oh
threats.
fuck.
Yeah, well, he fails.
All right, well, guess what? Nobody's gonna fucking help me on this, so
Is that adrenaline rush again?
see. I like his
Um,
mic a little bit. I don't know if he's back yet. While Aren studies the tomes of fear.
do, 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 do.
Is that chant from Evil Dead?
All right. Only
Batu, Barata,
only Geiger, you will suffer 2 strain.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
we're
it's
fine.
like
The disadvantages for the other people are used for a different reason.
oh,
fun.
spawn more things.
No,
I feel like
I'm not gonna-
I've
I'm not
spawned
gonna make
so many
Nope.
things.
All right,
there's
I'm back.
luck.
All right, hey, make a fear check.
Fear check. Okay. What did I miss?
So,
Average.
so
Uh,
there was the description of the quad, which did you hear parts of that or
I got to the destroyed storage, and then I had to. Step
you
away.
forgot the 2 purple dice.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
after the destroyed storage, there was I mentioned that there were 3 areas where there were like looks like spikes had been raked across the ground.
Spikes. Okay.
Yes. We were kind of leaving it open if you wanted to do any survival checks to look for tracks in the area, because during that time Geiger was checking out the burned out ATV
Yes.
golf cart thing.
I will check for tracks real quick then, I guess.
All right, average.
Three success, 1 threat.
All right. The ground here isn't too good for tracks, but there's enough depressions in the area to know that there were several heavy things that came through this area and might have stomped around quite a bit. And you might find a little bit of blood on the ground by those spike areas.
Cool. Great.
That's what from the quad area. Then they continued towards the farms when they came upon a bull carcass.
Good cow.
Big cow.
It was about 3 days old, dead, eaten by something, and Nina did look for tracks and found some tracks that were silhouette 3 in size.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
And that's
That's why we made
and
it.
that's what
Fear
prompted the average fear check.
And it's like Komodo dragon fangs that ate the thing. So it's
They
like,
determined that the way the thing was eaten, the closest thing living that Geiger knew of was a Komodo dragon. But on a happier note, after you finish there, you will reach the barn that the doctor was leading you to.
Okay.
And it's not burnt out in like
Going in there,
destroyed,
no,
right?
it's not burnt out. The farm fields all look pretty untouched. Also, there's still goats and a few sheep out in the fields. Actually,
that's weird.
Now that is strange.
well, one thing I will note is that there are also no trees or brush out here.
No trees or brush.
Yeah, it was cleared out for farmland.
Okay.
So our
So coming to the barn, you find
What's on? These things
Komodo
aren't
dragons
just
are shy.
Not eating everything unless it's like a certain area.
Well, you don't eat unless you're hungry.
You find 6 other people.
So we have 7 down on the count.
2 adults, 1 teenager, and 3 children.
I suppose
None of them
kids
are
was
the VIPs.
Okay.
Though, this was, to remind everybody, this is Chiwa the Doctor, who is on our list.
Yes, Chiwa
of,
the Doctor.
Approved people, not a VIP, but like
Yeah.
our
Are these
extra
approved
names.
people?
What was that?
Are these approved people?
They look like, from the village, they don't look like either the fishermen or any of the VIPs, so...
Gotcha.
Oh, that's current headcount.
But they were supposed to be here, though.
I mean, yeah, they live
Well,
here.
on the island, I mean.
Yeah, the 2 adults are very clearly Native Americans. The 1 teen is as well. 2 of the children's, and there is 1 Asian child.
I assume the Benisons being old and rich are white.
Yes,
Okay.
they are
Also, the
very,
last name
very
is
specifically of
It's-
German descent.
Oh, of course,
Oh,
it's the
fuck.
Germans.
Oh,
I swear to God, if this dinosaur Zig Heils, I'm leaving.
Hey, I put lots of fucking things in this, so
unlock
Oh
comes
my
up.
God, if we meet fucking the
Dinosaur
Hitler dinosaur from
to
the
give
next
you,
wave.
assuming you talk to all of them and get kind of you're gonna ask what happened, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well bite the bullet.
They roughly give you all the same story to some degree. The 2 adults are the mother and father of 2 of the children. They just report that they were in the town when these creatures started to try and get into the houses and stuff like that. And the town pretty much panicked from what they say, and they went out towards the farms thinking that they might actually have some safety with the farm animals. That was until the cows and stuff all got killed.
Mm-hmm.
But they found themselves that they're safe in the barn, and the doctor has been helping to tend to the minor injuries they had, though they are glad that she was brought back because they thought that she was dead. The teen and the other child are just, they got separated from the rest of their family and they found their way here.
Okay.
So I don't know. We might have to have Geiger check in with this, but you said Rainbird has multiple forms of exfil. What's
Yes.
his biggest, largest capacity?
So you send that message in, and Geiger, it takes almost 5 minutes for you to get a message back.
Is it like we're being suppressed kind of interference, or is it just like?
Well, you send the message and then you don't get a reply for 5 minutes,
Hmm.
but it eventually gets through. And they report that their biggest method of extract is a Chinook helicopter.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Probably wise. Water unsafe.
Yeah, we should probably tell Command we lost the Zodiac.
What do we even say? It got eaten? I mean, it did.
Why don't we leave that part out for now? Just
Okay.
say that it was destroyed.
Oh, the situation is all fucked.
Yeah, let's not use the D word on the radio, though.
Wait, actually, hold on. How big is a grizzly bear? Like, what still is
Still
that?
2.
No, it might be still 3.
A polar
Sorry,
bear might be
I
pushing
Kodiak.
3. A grizzly, a brown, and a black bear would probably be 2.
What about a Kodiak?
It's
Probably
smart.
3. I
Okay.
mean, maybe 3, like low end of
Okay.
3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bear.
Like a horse is 2, and most like livestock are 2. So
Well, I'm just saying, I've seen predators of similar size.
Not comforting.
They're just not lizards, and they're the most terrifying thing on the planet.
Again, that's what
We
our
should
case
probably
isn't
just
getting better.
relay to command that there's a predator problem.
Yeah, we can say large animal. Don't specify. Like I said, I just don't think we probably shouldn't say the D word. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we
you
are
just
all
get
gonna be
like a
mental
We're
health.
not
you
gonna
just
say
get
the
like
D word.
a message received reply from command.
Until I see a velociraptor come out of the forest, I'm not gonna say the D word.
No, we're just gonna say like something
By the way, for anybody at
reptilian.
home who wonders, the approximate carrying capacity of a Chinook is about 36.
That's enough.
So after you got all the stories from them, they will mention one thing. That the herd of their sheep and goats, and we haven't gone out and checked it because we don't want to leave the barn, but from a distance, it looks like it's gotten bigger.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
I guess the only question is because I think, out of character, I think we figured out the reason for the communication silence.
No one go out right now.
Dinosaurs? Or
Yeah.
out of character dinosaurs?
Yeah, no, you could say dinosaurs. Yeah, something is attacking infrastructure, which is why nobody is and people are scattered. So there's no reason to say that. We do still have an objective for repair if possible, so we should probably like ask these people like where a
Comms towers
radio
are?
mast would be. Yeah. Other than that, it is our priority to ensure the safety of VIPs. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to restore standard operations. Is everybody in agreement on that
No.
one?
No, we get everyone. I think we can get most people we can out, and then like think about the
Yeah,
plan
I
accordingly.
wanna
The comma
say-
is to evac. So
Yeah.
do we want to? I mean, out of character, we can decide if we want to see the spooky or not. Do we want to go out into the fields and check on the livestock?
I think we do
I
because
would
we want to
like to
make sure
check
the
on the
barn
goats.
is still going to be safe.
All right. So probably what Burner would say is, after maybe a little huddle with the gang we would make sure the doctor's sitting somewhere comfortable, probably got her foot propped up, and basically tell these people, all right, don't leave your barn. I'll ask them if they've got any weapons.
One of them does have a shotgun.
Okay. All right. So they can defend themselves.
And
We're
technically, they
we're,
have like pitchforks and also stuff like that.
yeah, we're
Other
we're
farm
hold it
implements.
we've explained we're private security and stuff to them, I assume.
Yeah, we'll see. That's
Yeah,
fine.
so
We're gonna like evac everyone we can.
mm,
Or
Um,
actually, I won't say that because that's not. We don't have a
about to say,
clear.
that's
That's not clear
not
yet.
objective.
We're about that what we can physically do that.
we'll so
We're gonna secure the area.
let's see. Benson's not a genius, but he's not an idiot. How would I phrase this? Probably something like, hunker down here.
We're trying to get a handle on the situation.
Yes, we're trying to figure out what's going on. Our company was hired by the Benisons, so we need to figure out what's going on with them and this island. But if you stay here where we can find you,
Do they have? I'm assuming they don't have any sort of radios here.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They
probably
will
have
tell
to
you. They will tell you though the latest information that, it's actually one of the kids that tells you this.
oh,
One of the kids mentions that one time they were with Elu, the chief, the village elder,
Mhm.
and he got taken up to the Benison mansion, and apparently by the Benison mansion in a kind of hilly area, there is a radio spire.
Okay.
no.
is
All right,
that
we're going to the mansion next.
foggy spot on our map?
No, there is actually a
Mansion.
hilly section by the
Oh,
Benison.
okay, that hill area.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Are we like at the third to the right, like the
Yeah, we're
rightmost
in the
field?
farms on the south, right?
You're in the fields somewhere
Yeah.
indeterminate. Like
Okay, in that space.
Yeah.
I was
so-
about to put like actual structures down there and like to signify it, but it's like, whatever.
It's fine.
Doesn't
It's
need
a
to be
farmland.
specific.
Like I said, just to shape this out to the group and make sure I don't misspeak myself, I would probably want to tell them basically, sit tight here. We have to like I said, get a handle on the situation, figure out what's going on with the Benisons, and if we know you're here, we can come back when the time comes to evacuate the island.
I mean, hell, the fields would actually be a fairly good place for a
Yeah,
helicopter
it's
to land
pretty
too.
open. That'd probably be good.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can. If they are safe here, we should probably check the security
Yeah, secure the fields.
security area.
Let's go see if what's going on with these extra sheep.
Well, hang on. This is a 2-story barn, right?
Yeah.
With like, does it have like the open window at the top? Like the open.
It would probably be closed at the moment, but it could be opened. Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to open it, and I would. Can I see the herd from here?
Yes.
I would like to use my binoculars to get eyes on that situation.
Not your rifle scope?
No.
Okay, fair.
All right. Yeah, binoculars. Give me easy perception check.
Righto. This time, remember that I have 3 cunning, you fool.
Food.
I ate too much food.
You can't get direct sight on what might be out there, but there do seem to be some kind of grayish green things out there with the herd.
Grayish green.
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost scaly looking.
Just hanging out with the sheep.
Yeah, out there with the sheep.
Placidly. There's no
Yeah.
like agitated. Okay.
Oh,
Did they just
not all
did they
dinosaurs
just
are
decide-
carnivores.
What is
I
true.
didn't say the word.
Just-
I didn't say the word.
I just meant in the radio to command, Doc. It's not like zombies, where nobody wants to say the word.
Don't put that on us.
Zombie comes up nuts.
Excuse me. We take offense to that term now. We like to be known. We like to be confirmed to as the restless.
Or the living impaired.
Anyway, there are herbivore dinosaurs, so maybe they cloned some of those.
Yeah, I
Maybe
can't.
the test every kind of gene each gene line probably got tested.
Anyway, I can't see exactly what's out there, but there's something something yellow, green, and scaly. It's
No, not yellow, just green. And green and
green.
gray.
Green,
Yeah,
gray.
green.
Excuse me. It's just green and scaly, and from what I can see, they don't seem to be agitating the animals. They seem to just be chilling.
Well, I guess the question is once again, how much do we want to know? Because I don't think we need to know what's going on in the fields to do our jobs. So, do we want to know?
I mean, to be like, it's risk assessment. If we don't know what's out there, how can we plan for it?
All right, fair enough.
That's just the
also,
Can
plan.
you cover me from up there, Temp, before I go wading into the cornfields?
Actually, that is a question. What is the distance? What would you say is the approximate distance from like range bands from the barn to the herd?
Probably medium.
Medium. Okay, I can do medium. It's like, gobba Benner. I got eyes on you.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna, walk into slowly. I've got some points in survival. I know my way around animals. I'm gonna slowly, non-threateningly make my way towards the herd.
All right, time to find a picture.
I'll just get the cart ready.
Yeah, the cart's fine.
Yeah, we
Alright.
don't want to leave the cart here. It seems to attract them.
No, because they're probably gonna take it to go to like the hillside, then on the way to the mansion.
All right, so that solves the question I asked in chat. Axe says radio mass first.
Okay, we just go straight. We go north into it.
We probably still do some curving. Remember, we came from the town by the trail.
Yeah.
We're down by the farm at the bottom, though.
Yeah, but are you going to go through the forest?
Fair enough.
Yeah, we
Axe
have-
doing that direct to the thing again.
I
Sorry.
say we avoid the forest.
So
Personally.
you approach, and the herd begins to get a little bit agitated. They
you.
don't recognize you.
Yeah.
And you see, second, trying to find a good picture. Actually, never mind. I don't need a picture. You know what the fuck these things are. About a dozen Protoceratops
Oh,
come up and take a defensive circle around the goats and sheep.
they have adopted them. They are their own.
All right. Yeah. I'll do the appropriate like kind of body language, kind of, back off stance, be non-threatening. Just gonna
Probably
get on the
the
radio.
biggest
and say,
one kind of like stomps the ground a little and kind of watches you, but then after a bit they kind of settle down a little bit. They're still watching you, but like they go back to eating.
So did anybody put money on Dinosaur? Cause
I guess you guys owe me a.
Burner will just kind of like look back to the barn window where he knows Temp is watching, gesture to Dinosaur, gesture back, shrug. Really don't know what to fucking do about this.
And that probably is a good the sense of the coloration also. Like they're not exactly
Yeah.
the same color as the sheep and goats, but they maybe adapted to the coloration. It's kind of weird. You don't know.
Listen, I don't think there's a Puget Sound fucking variant of the fucking.
You never know.
Protocera.
Have you been to all those islands up there? You never know.
True, I guess.
I might have found some kind of like proto being.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
they are neutral towards you. So
Well, honestly,
I'll-
this also might explain why they're not being attacked as much. They got a herd here.
yeah, I'll hike back to the cart and be like,
Territory
okay.
thing, I guess. Yeah.
It's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. That's a lot less creepy than what it could have been. I thought the goats were just multiplying, which to me is scarier.
I agree.
What was the name of that one clone sheep? Dolly? Could have been in that kind of situation.
A Dollysaurus.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of goats, nothing good happens.
Especially the men who stare at them.
Just slow blinking. All right, so
Let's go back
paused
to the
this
chapel.
earlier. Do we want to check out the radio mast first, or go straight to the mansion? We can all fit on the buggy now. I slapped the
Yeah.
Buggy's probably a good term for it.
I said we go back to the path. We'll hit the chapel.
from the location of the radio mast, you know that it is fairly close to the mansion already. So
Yeah, let's go for the radio mass. The sooner we can get communication up, probably the better.
if we can.
If we can.
I go
You saw
around the
big
forest
wall
or
arcs
to the
are, we'll
forest.
see. All right, everybody pile in.
all right, you pile in.
Clearly, we're gonna get to the Radio Shack, and it's gonna have a log that requires us to go get 3 stone plaques and a key card.
I was thinking we to get like a orange diamond key and like a green triangle key and like a blue circle key.
Just so long as it's not the Metal Gear Solid temperature keys.
So driving, nothing happens at the moment. Go along the trail.
It'd be funny, but I think we just break the fucking door by then.
I will let the lead out a little bit, but given the fact that we've seen already one of these burned out today, I'm probably not gonna like max it out or anything.
Well, it maxed out for like over 2 hours, so just
Yeah, but I don't want to start that timer yet.
fair.
All right, you go back to the quad. Quad is just the way you found it before. And then you head to
As a commodity. Yeah.
get inside of the Benison mansion. It's a rather low slung mansion. There's only it's only 2 stories. And it looks like from both what you're seeing now and the satellite images, it seems to have main building, 2 guest house, and then kind of like a rather spacious courtyard in the center. Just passing by, you can easily make out that there are windows that have been busted in
Oh.
on the 2nd floor.
Well, Now's our chance to divert if we want.
So you got flyers?
Oh, please don't say these things to me, Geiger.
You're right.
I
I
heard the
picked the
gun.
wrong. I picked the wrong week to quit smoking.
Don't you quit smoking every week?
Yes, that's why. All right, so do we want to, now that we see that there's some stuff, do we want to take a detour off?
I think we should probably take a detour off.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
curve her in and start pulling up towards the main chain. Do they have any kind of like artistic wall, privacy fence kind of a thing, or?
Yeah, it is surrounded in a fence, like a physical fence, not like a hedge fence or anything like that.
Alright.
The whole style is very European, which kind of stands out in the middle of
wrought
the
iron.
Northwest.
All
But
right. Well, we'll find the gate then.
yeah, the gate is there and it is open. Looks like it's been damaged by something big at some point also.
Big.
Oh, like
I hope only. I hope
second
there's only
is
one of
the-
those big
is the
things.
lock gift. Ugh. Let's hope not. All right, okay. Which building is the one with the busted windows? The main one?
They all have busted windows.
Well, probably main house first then. Fuck it. I'll pull the cart right up to like their front steps or whatever before we stop.
Okay.
I am hunting rifle in hand, by the way.
The main
Ron.
building does have a side garage area as well. So
Do we have any objections to the front door?
No.
Yeah, we'll just park it right by the front.
All right.
Step off, unsling machine gun, and start walking.
I hope they have a
towards the
panic
front
room or
door.
something.
walking up to the front door, it is a nice, double polished oak and stuff like that. Very nice. It is closed. Doesn't look like it's been damaged.
Let's ring the doorbell.
Check. Yeah, sure. I'm sure no response because there's no power, but we'll try. I'll push the button.
It buzzes.
Well, that was unexpected.
Power generator.
Might be.
I'll strain my ears. Do I hear any obvious generator sounds anywhere?
Not from where you are, but
Okay.
looking around and kind of like fiddling with the button, you can tell that the house has power.
Okay.
That's weird. Whole house generator should be pretty loud. So
Wait
keep
a
your ears
minute.
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Aren, it's like this place has power, but it does not have any external, right? Generators are pretty loud, so that probably means it's inside. My best get, probably underground.
Yeah,
So-
below.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You would have noticed at very least the building does have some solar panels on the roof.
And that's not enough.
But that's not enough for something this big. But
no.
It just offsets it.
Could supplement, yeah.
It could supplement. So, I mean, might as well try jiggling the handle.
the door is not locked.
That's a good or a bad thing.
Both?
Yeah, fair.
Yes. The answer is yes.
I shall open the door and push it open with the barrel of my machine gun.
We also go together.
I will bring up the rear.
Right. Let me double check something real quick.
Oh, shoot. I will be right back
I
in.
All right.
pantomimed looking around the room with the gun up. I don't know if I'm really the tank, but I do have 15 wound threshold, and I think one of the biggest soaks because I've got heavier
My
armor.
soak is
So
near yours.
I'm
What's your
probably because
soak?
we got the same brawn. I'm soak 5, 1 defense,
I'm also soak 5. Okay.
I'm soaked 4.
and I didn't take any extra toughen because I got a lot of wounds. So
I'm soaked 4. Only have 10 wounds. So like I'm a bit squishy actually.
you probably.
This
would be squishy.
isn't
Let me-
Monster Hunter Loth or Pokemon.
No.
Ooh, lightning gorilla.
Lightning gorilla.
God, if
Bang,
it was
bang, gorilla.
not that I ever saw anything about the Monster Hunter movie, but isn't that what the Monster Hunter Hollywood movie was about?
It's more about
regular
time
soldiers
rift.
got
I
sucked
think
up
they go
into
to
Monster
a
Hunter.
different dimension.
It's more of a dimensional rift than the military go through.
But yeah, like I said, that was military guys got sucked up. If this turns out to be Monster Hunter, I'm not gonna have a good time.
I
We
mean,
axe shroud equipped
No, I
because
mean I do have
we don't have the
points in
big shit.
melee if we can make me a sword or a lance from the monsters.
I could
Is
probably
there a
make something
fist
from
weapon
them.
in-
I just need time.
is there a
It's gotta be
fist
punch
weapon in Monster Hunter?
There's gotta be a punch weapon.
They're kind
What?
of. I don't think there is
What type of weapon?
Lame.
fist weapons.
No.
Infinite lame.
No, just hammers.
Just put the monster hands on your hands.
This is why Asura's Wrath will always be better than a Monster Hunter.
I didn't realize those were comparisons.
They are now because I said so.
By the way, we are vamping a little because Lucky's still
Lucky's
stepped away.
Yeah. If anyone else
Look,
needs to step away,
in
feel
one
free
game, you punch God in half. In the other game, you don't. Asura's Wrath wins.
I don't know if Lucky paused his version or anything, but I'll pause the audio real quick and jog out. We have been going for 2.5 hours, so
Yep.
I'll be right back as well.
We've covered some ground, at least I guess 2 areas.
to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go walk around a bit, so I'll be right back.
Probably got like an under subterranean area. Probably a lab somewhere. There's probably something of
Found
like this,
dinosaurs.
yeah. There's probably something in like those hills and probably like that lighthouse in the north.
Something like that.
Probably a secret lab under the lighthouse if that's my money.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess this is genetic experiment gone wrong.
I'm
I've always maintained the last words humanity will ever hear before our death is oops.
I'm sorry. I am here. What did I
Aren,
miss?
Everyone's
Omega
tucked
is
away.
currently headed out. I declared that Asura's Wrath is better than Monster Hunter.
Sure is right.
We were joking about
Yes.
lightning. Loft joked about lightning dinos, and then we joked about
I
a
was
lightning
disappointed
gorilla.
that there's no fist weapon in Monster Hunter,
Ah, I see.
and therefore, because you can punch God in half, Asura's Wrath is better.
I feel that.
Then
that's
again,
like-
Asura's Wrath is better than most games.
I really should play it one day.
Very Hindu.
I love it because it's the logical conclusion. It's like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance in a lot of ways, but even stupider.
Honestly, I was more thinking about it. It's a good translation if you want to do like parts of the Mahabharata in like game form.
Not really, no.
Okay.
It is the logical conclusion of the genre I like to call excess action games, like Bayonetta,
EMC.
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series, where it's like most of the intrigue of the game is that you just do absolutely crazy banana shit. And Asura's Wrath is just the logical conclusion.
Fight planets. Great.
You don't actually fight a planet, you just fight a guy who's as big as a planet.
And I think you don't ever have a time where someone throws plants at you.
No, you throw planets at God.
Fair enough.
All right, I've come back and we are still talking about Asura's Wrath.
I was explaining how I view Asura's Wrath as the logical conclusion to action games.
Punching God.
Punching God,
Hindu guy.
punching a dude
how-
from the moon, or no, being punched from the moon into the earth and then stabbed through the earth.
Or
that
counter
element
raging
to that.
demon Akuma. Like you fuck a raging demon off.
So that's only in the DLC.
That's fair. The DLC is cool though.
Bayonetta 1 ends up with punching God, but I see Lucky's back and I'm back, so audio's
Wait for Aren to come back.
flipping back on. Oh, Aren deaf and mute. Okay.
God Hand
leave
is the other
I'll leave
game
pause
that
then.
I enjoy.
I will say though, I
constantly.
do. My money is on that. There's probably some subterranean place in under the mansion, or probably like a lab under the lighthouse to the north or something.
I'm expecting
Yeah,
like
we haven't
secret-
really verbalized that one, but I assume there's some
So-
kind of dinosaur making building we have to worry about. At
over
some point.
under on cult or capitalism gone wrong. I feel like those are the two most likely things.
I'm back.
Did anybody ask what Benison Industries does?
Nope.
I mean, I.
But what to do?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I asked if he. Wait, no. I asked if he had any. Well, okay. I guess if it was any strange interests,
you
hobbies,
did-
or
you did.
investments.
So if that didn't come up, then at least
was it?
publicly nothing weird has appeared.
Yeah,
But definitely, like, we
Well,
probably
what
should have
they
asked
do-
what
Their
industry.
their
best
focus
industry
is
does.
generally in manufacturing, transportation, stuff like that. Some
Okay,
heavy
so
industries and places, but yeah, they
so
are
not
not
Jurassic Park.
in the ballpark really.
Did they make these carts we're using?
It's weird.
No.
Okay.
Probably commercial. All right, okay, everybody's back.
This guy's
All
a
right.
Unpausing the audio.
Everyone's back. All right, you head into the front lobby
Amazing.
of the mansion.
And the
We're
You
now in
can
the Spencer
kind
mansion.
of imagine what this the typical kind of the mansion entryway, kind of one large staircase going up to the second level, and then various doors and off going to the various other parts of the building. There is a few items and stuff kind of scattered around, like personal effects and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bodies, no blood. Though you do see over on some of the railings, the wooden railings, there are claw marks in a couple places where the wood has been gouged by claws.
I think we
of
should probably
some
take this
sort.
room by room.
Yes. Standard procedure.
Probably not like a line, but kind of like a little bit of a diamond formation or something.
Sounds good. Starting with the bottom floor first.
Yeah.
All right. Check the floor. So you find a dining hall, which does look like it was probably left in a hurry. Chairs are kind of tossed about. Some have fallen on the ground. But you don't find any claw marks in here. Continue exploring.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
You find the door to the garage, which is locked.
From this side?
From it looks like it's just a general lock, so like it could be unlocked
Oh.
on both sides.
It's a key only. Okay. Temp, you got a
There
bobby pin on you?
is kind of a smell coming from the door, so
Okay, all right. I'll put a hand to the door. Is it hot?
no.
Okay,
It's
Wait,
more
what-
of a kind of a putrid smell.
all right.
Is it the smell of death?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
We probably know what the smell of that is.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know if I know the smell of rotten corpses, but
Fair, probably fresh
I
death.
do.
It's not necessarily it's not quite to the point of like rotten, but definitely
It's
like
not rotted yet.
putrid. A little
Yeah.
bit putrid.
Like a day or two.
Putrefaction is set in.
I probably at some point pulled it down, but I don't think I ever took off the little personal mask that the doc gave me. So I'll probably pull that up and
See, there's that.
yeah, gesture for
I probably want some
Temp
myself.
to come
Actually.
up and try and fiddle with the door.
All right. So who's gonna fill with the door?
it's just a general type lock.
It's a little more heavy duty, but it's definitely still just a normal lock. It's not like electronic or anything.
Then I think I will try to jimmy it open.
All right. Average skullduggery.
Actually, hang on 1 second here. Yeah, we're full up. I will use one. Actually, you said it's just, is it just like a key kind of lock? Or,
Yeah. It is a key lock.
Would it be a use of the storypoint narrative just to say like I like turn over a few objects and I find a key underneath something? Is that how we can use it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. So you already used the story point.
Yeah.
We'll get back to the door a little bit later because the key is actually in this building, so you'll find it a little bit later. Also on the ground floor. So we'll get back to that door in just a second.
Okay.
Also on the ground floor is the kitchen and attached rooms, so like a freezer and stuff like that. It is in the kitchen where you do find a body.
Oh.
It is a native woman. She is dressed kind of like a cook. Not like in any like uniform or anything, but definitely kind of like
Maybe like an apron with like food stains
yeah,
on it.
Yeah, she has like an apron on and yeah. And she did not die well.
Uh-oh.
Everyone give me an easy fear check as she was disemboweled.
Oh yeah.
And at some point her throat was crunched on, but not right away.
Yeah, it's just gonna be failure with advantage for me.
Same. I'm only rolling advantage most of today.
All right, those of you that fail will be
Hold down your lunch, people. Or breakfast.
we'll have 2 blacks on your next skill check.
Oh, for what check is this? Sorry.
Fear.
Fear.
Fear?
Easy
Okay.
easy fear.
Burner probably like uncomfortably rolls his toothpick around, very clearly really wishing it was a cigarette. Maybe nervously sheathes and unsheathes his knife a couple of times.
Wow.
We are all just sucking it up.
Yep, so 2 blacks. You guys got enough advantage so you don't have to worry about any strain loss. So. Yeah.
for days.
And lastly, you find a locked basement area with a keypad.
Probably where we're looking.
By the way, D1, I want to say I think you're full of. Holy shit! There's only one single. Is there only one single advantage? I think there is only one single advantage face on these fucking yellow dice. What's wrong with you?
How does it come up actually? Has it done that one? Let me see.
I mean, at least it's not the
That's the only. Actually, that's the only time it's done that so far.
Okay, there's 2 double advantage, so that's better. All right.
Yeah,
So
it's the only time it's done the single one so far.
The doors leading into the basement is a metal door, very sturdy looking from the looks of it. I will say that since you had some inklings of it, like kind of putting your hand on the door, you can feel a kind of faint vibration. So likely the power source for the mansion is down there.
Okay.
All right. Well, keep an eye out for sticky notes.
All right. So that's the ground floor mostly. There's a few other nondescript rooms, but nothing major. Going up to the second level, bathrooms and bedrooms and studies and stuff like that. You do pretty sure you find Wilhelm Benison's study. his office, and it's there you find the key to the garage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
That
useful.
is Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Okay.
Um,
And I don't
judging-
suppose Wilhelm
No,
has
sorry.
left out a diary relating how we got here.
Probably the computers in the lab down south. Or down low.
No. Yeah, I'll put it here actually. But there is a note, physical note written on paper.
Oh, nice.
Is it a treble clef?
It says, "We go north."
Huh. What's north of the mansion?
We got the hills and the lighthouse.
Lighthouse
Yeah.
probably sounds like a good place to hole up.
Might be. And there's something in those hills north of here, too. My
The
sat
rest
map
of
photo
the
appears to be slightly foggy.
totally normal. Nothing there at all.
Where the lab is.
How did she die?
So, what was that?
How
Wow,
did she
Dallas
die?
coming back from 5 minutes ago.
Sorry, I've had to
The
deal
cook?
with something.
Are you talking
Yes.
about the cook? She got
Yeah.
disemboweled and then eaten alive.
Okay,
Which is why we had to make the fear check.
Yeah.
gotcha.
You're experienced combat professionals, so like it wasn't a hard, but yeah.
It was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Still a bad
ugh.
way
Oh,
to
great.
go.
It was just gross.
The rest of the bedrooms you find, while there are some minor personal effects, it looks like any electronics or stuff from the people were taken with them when they left. There's definitely signs of a very quick egress happening.
Flee.
All right, well, I would guess they fled north.
And you do notice that there are a couple of the doors do have claw marks on them.
Okay.
Up here, the doors have claw marks.
Yeah, like claw marks the same size as the ones you found at the clinic.
What the fuck?
We got like small ones, we got medium ones, we got super large ones.
Yeah, but do the medium ones jump? Do they fly? What the fuck? Did they just walk up the stairs? Do we have to go through any doors to come upstairs?
No,
Okay.
you just walked up
That's
the
the size of
stairs.
the front door.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
that
you
was
did have
almost-
to come through the front door.
Well, yeah,
was
well, we haven't
closed.
looked at all the doors for sure.
And I
The
will
front door
note,
was
I did
open.
note that there were windows that were busted in and
Yeah.
stuff as well. So
I just jumped through. Jump back
But the
out.
busted windows are on the second floor, right?
yes,
The claw mark on the walls.
on the doors mostly. If you look close enough, you might find a stray claw mark on like the ground, also like wherever there's wood flooring.
I mean, I'm gonna guess that whatever the source of the outbreak, these critters are hungry sometimes.
Go hunting parties.
Yeah, they're looking for food.
Probably why they ate all the soft parts of the cars.
Well, no, I think that also maybe that they don't. They're
No,
you
what
know,
it is.
assuming they are actually. Well, I know they're literally dinosaurs, but assuming that they're lab animals or something, they probably don't know the difference between a loud, warm, motor running and a critter. They seem to fight doors. Maybe they hear or smell something beyond them. And they understand that they can get past the. Well, they can't get past the door. You know what I mean?
All right, so
Shit sucks.
team question: do we, I guess, survey the rest of the mansion for anything possible here, and then go to the radio tower?
Well,
and then
there are the two guest houses.
Yeah, we do
Yeah, we
check
should
for
probably
check all the
check
heads.
Open the
there.
garage and just clear that room, and then check out the other houses just to be sure.
Yeah, and then go down
Alright.
south to the radio.
So before you get back to the garage, everyone give me an average vigilant check as you're coming back down to the first level.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
If we're in a tight formation, does that count as engaged with Lucky's character?
Sure.
Okay. Take those fucking boost dice.
Is that only? I thought that was only for perception, not just vigilance.
It's perception
No,
and
it's used
on
vigilance. This has been
characters.
brought up several times.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my dice don't fucking help me.
God damn it.
Oh no, I don't have vigilance. Never mind.
Still your
I
pool.
have cool, not vigilance.
Still your stat.
Oh, no, no, I'm putting the dice in. Nope, that's a 4. Nope. I'm at least
Okay.
nice.
What the hell, us?
And all right, I'm. There are so many success symbols on these dice. I think I might start rolling my real dice.
If you want to, you can. I will not put it. I will not have it against you. So.
Yeah, I just as a test, and obviously not replacing the roll I rolled because I rolled it already. But as a test, I just rolled my real dice and I got 2 threat and 4 successes instead.
So, most of you guys, actually, you all got at least one advantage, right?
yeah, I think
Mhm.
so.
This is my second
Only
all
like you got
canceled
Util
out.
Cannon.
Yeah, we'll say he still does though. When you get to the bottom stairs, for a very brief moment, you guys kind of like stop and like you swear for a moment you heard something like really low and almost like the ground rumbled a bit.
Ground rumbled.
I start craning my head around.
Like vibrated, maybe. Like it was really low, like you didn't hear anything, but it's like even the air seemed to kind of vibrate just a little.
Did I imagine
Electronics?
that?
I look for a glass of water.
Not really. Didn't really have that like kind of staticky feel to it. It seemed more natural.
I look for a glass of water.
I'll lean down and kind of like rest a hand on the floor and kind of feel.
Yeah, you feel it again.
Wait, is it happening multiple times now?
Yeah, it's a little like when he's actually looking for it, he can definitely hear it. Like it's just he kind of picked up a little bit, and all of you kind of caught it.
Something is shaking the ground.
Hmm.
Regular, like a pattern.
No, irregular.
Irregular. Okay.
So it might not be footsteps. Or probably isn't footsteps if it's irregular.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, don't count out footsteps just because it's irregular. It just might be stopping and starting.
Yeah, some animals might walk irregularly. It's strange though. Kind of, lean
I'm
up.
not counting it out. I just not automatically gonna associate it with that.
Just add it to another list of fucking weird things on this goddamn island.
Mhm.
If I never see another island as long as I live, I'll be happy.
I hope you like. I hope you. It's like I hope you like South
Technically,
Dakota
though.
then.
Technically, all countries are on an island.
Yeah, but if you're landlocked, you can't see the water, and you can disbelieve.
Doc,
That's
don't
true.
try and mind hack me right now, okay?
So what do you
Mind
guys
hack?
want to do now?
I'm gonna open the door.
The front door? I was gonna
What-
say garage.
Which door? Garage.
Garage.
Front
Front
door?
door.
All right. You have the key.
I'll
Unlock.
cover the duck.
Wait. So,
No, doctor says front door.
all right. Well, I'm going with the doctor because I don't want to split the fucking party on people's whims.
Doctor, please don't.
So as a group,
Wait, didn't we
decide
come in through the
decide
front
what you
door?
want.
Yes, but we have a key to the
Garage.
I know you have also not been saying when you've been going
Okay.
away, Dallas, but we have a locked garage door that we went through several times and we got the key for.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go through the garage then.
All right.
I'm having a little hard time imagining the building in my head, I guess.
I didn't really map out the exact building. I just noted which
I
what
thought the garage
there.
was an exterior.
No, it's attached to the main
Okay.
building.
That was we
Gotcha,
found that after
okay.
we got inside. Yeah.
All right. So you unlock the door and open it.
Mm-hmm.
First thing you noticed is the smell of flesh and death that wafts out of the garage. Second thing you noticed is that the back wall has been busted in.
Oh, Kool-Aid Man.
What the fuck?
Third thing
Well,
you
we could have
notice
come around.
is a giant head lift up off the ground and look towards you guys.
Can I close that door?
Yes.
Does the door rock away?
Wrong room. Let's go.
I
Yes.
don't think that's gonna work. I run immediately. I'm not gonna
Upstairs.
say I told you so, but I told you so.
Well, that's really
Let's
helpful.
see.
Buggy is back. Let's go check.
We should go out the
Jog
front
back
door.
to the front door.
It's coming after us, isn't it?
Probably, maybe.
On a, as I got merely a glance, probably while covering Temp as he opened the door. On a scale of say, 0 to 3, hypothetically, how big a head was this?
3.
Okay, all right. Well, if
Times-
it's coming after us, we'll know.
Times 2 also. There were definitely two of them in there.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just saying, we shouldn't have gone to the garage.
So
You didn't say shit about the garage. You just wanted to go out to the front.
there we go.
Joy, Allosaurus.
No, that's too.
Carnotauri.
No, that is an Allosaurus.
Oh. But they're way bigger than Silthray.
They could be juveniles.
Oh, that's true.
No. Still 4 is
maybe
like
not
the size of a
understanding-
semi.
Yeah, aren't
So-
Allosaurus the size of a semi?
No.
Yeah.
Generally
least-
not. Like there is in a lot of discussion, there is like we don't know exactly how size, but yeah, they're still at 3.
It-
So you
As
guys,
always with paleontology, there's some weirdness, but yeah, here's a rough comparison.
Oh, I was thinking Spinosaurus.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Allosaurus
Spinosaurus is-
are,
Still
Spinosaurus
big.
All right.
is the one that's the size
you
of a
guys get
fucking
to the buggy
building.
So
Um,
run.
at about the time that one of them comes around the side of the garage.
Shit.
I
It
shoot it.
is chase time.
well, it sounds like the doc's getting riding backwards.
I mean, I'm getting in the back. I'm pulling up my hunting rifle.
Yeah, I have Let's Ride, so I'm in already, and I'm just like, get in.
I'll get in the sidecar then. I'll take shotgun.
Get shotgun. If only one of us
Alright.
had an actual shotgun. Actually, that is a good question. We did search the rooms thoroughly. I don't suppose anybody had a convenient hunting shotgun on a wall anywhere.
Yeah,
in
like,
the
it's good. Are
mansion?
there any, like a gun safe or anything that was open?
The gun safe would definitely not be open. They probably would have took those. I just
Yeah, fair.
Unfortunately, not.
uh,
The weapons
Well-
here were actually taken by the VIP. So
boy,
Yeah, that's fair. So, do we run to the radio mast or just somewhere else?
Not to the radio mast. It's not. No, we run until they break off the chase, or we kill them,
That's
Yeah,
fair.
no, I think
well, I will say, only one seems to be coming after you.
Oh.
how big are the like mansion like grounds inside the fence?
Like medium range at the furthest.
Okay, I probably don't want to risk that with like. I was thinking like, do we like try and kite around and like ditch him? No, I'll probably once we're all in, I'll probably drive towards the gate. Try to
All
get some
right.
space.
It is now initiative.
All right.
I will roll cool because this is not a surprise.
It was a surprise.
I like vigilance because I'm just like, God damn it.
It
I
was a
don't-
surprise finding it. It is not a surprise that it's now chasing after you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
it's more
not
just-
what I meant. It's the fact that it is chasing us is not a surprise.
I will also note that because this is my head canon, that picture it does have kind of like some feathering around the neck and the arms.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of illustrations of dinosaurs have caught up with the feathered theory, even though that's more prominent.
Yeah.
I assume we're all like engaged. With,
Hmm?
You're all in the buggy. So.
yeah.
You're on the buggy and you are medium range from the Allosaurus at the moment. So
Jesus,
Easy
Lucky.
just to put on there.
let's see.
I'm allowed to use his like I'm allowed to use his awareness for my vigilance chat for vigilance for my
What?
No. Yeah.
By the way, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but I probably have to leave in like a half an hour.
Okay, that's fine.
No, we've been going for almost.
We're
we've been
getting to
going
the
for
point where I
30.
was cut at one of the cutoff points anyway. So.
I assume we were supposed to be chased by this dinosaur.
Yes.
It's one of the ends. Technically, you
Yeah.
could have not disturbed it and not encountered it until, but
We're thorough.
Gotta be thorough.
It's our job.
Sometimes
Well,
they
you
get
never
us.
know what's in the garage.
It could have been another car we could have used
Well,
or something.
there were cars in there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was also people in there, I assume.
Well, yes, like I said, we have to find out what happened to the VIPs. If one of our VIPs could be dead in there, so yes, no, we couldn't have just left it.
Well, I assume some of our VIPs are probably dead in there.
But we have to identify them though.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we can't. Literally
Yeah.
on our mission objectives, we're supposed to,
No, I understand.
secure it.
I don't disagree that we had to go into the ring.
So it looks like
Though it is funny that the back was blown out. We probably should have circled the outside of the mansion first, but I was really not expecting to walk up and find a working doorbell and an unlocked front door. So
Here's the thing. I accidentally wanted to do that because I misunderstood what garage meant.
Yeah.
I thought the garage was a separate building.
do you want
fair.
me to go first if I have to make any drive checks to get us out of here? Looking at the PC slots. Or do you guys want to take some shots first?
What you'll be doing since you're the driving and it is effectively a chase is that you have to take an action to drive.
Yeah.
Or would be action because it's a chase, and then we'll roll the chase the rolls at the end of the round.
Okay.
But you do have like a maneuver and other stuff that you can do. So. But everyone else.
Here's a question: if I smoke grenade the dinosaur, can we just get away? Or like, it might be a chance.
Probably not.
No.
It's huge.
Fair.
You might be able to blind it, but like
I could flashbang it though.
You
Not a
might.
good idea. Probably not the best idea.
well, not right now. You can't flashbang it unless you took Grenadier.
I do. I have Grenadier.
Oh, okay. Well, you can hit it from here if you
It's
wanna
why.
try.
It's why.
Before we
It's
get
kind of.
out of
It's kind of why I did this thing because I wanted to do Grenadier. It's really fucking cool.
Well, you got more reach than us. I don't necessarily have to go first, so it's up to you
Well,
guys.
I need to double check something here real quick. I need to check the rules on called shots. So give me 1 second. If anyone has anything they want to do first, though, go for it.
Aim maneuver.
I hope I need a call shot if I'm just gonna throw a flashbang on
No,
it.
you're
And
just
then...
gonna throw a grenade at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish I got more grenades. I wish I had more than just 4 grenades. 2 and 2.
This thing is still 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. It should technically be easier for us to hit.
It is easier for you to hit. Yes.
Broadside of a barn.
All right, so I guess just to angle the check, does it have any defense?
1 second.
Combat
Oh,
encounter.
Probably not.
It does. It is also adversary 1.
Oh boy.
That makes sense.
All right,
Is it
so one thing.
camouflage?
Is it going to be just 1 red then? Because I assume if it's easier by 1.
Well, you're
Medium,
yes.
1 red. I'm going to, do I have any blue of this? I don't think I... Okay, if it's the largest makes it less difficulty, right?
Yeah, I just reduced the difficulty now.
It's improvised. Okay, let's go find the damn. Where's the index?
Do I
It would
risk
be
double
in-
aiming right
because
now?
it's part
I'm
of the
gonna
aim
go-
maneuver.
I don't need to move because I'm in the car. I'm already in the buggy, so I think we're just gonna. I'm gonna
You
aim.
should double check. Are you already in the buggy?
Am I?
You are right next to the buggy.
All right, I'll move to get in the buggy.
So you maneuver to get in the buggy.
Okay. Okay, now I have to think about. Do I want to take the 2 for the aiming because I. It. It's near the end, so I think I am just gonna do a risky thing. I might just burn some story points on this bullshit.
Well, go for it already, Axe.
All right, I'm just gonna start to make my pool basically my.
Well, that's wrong. Vehicles.
Then make me more red. Ever say 1 and 1 defense?
Yep.
All right, 1 step back. I'll take 2 to aim.
All right.
Ranks is that? I did that wrong, but it's fine. Anyway, so that will be that's based off the stun grenade. It's a flashbang, so that's based off the stun grenade. So that will be 8 stun, blast 8, disorient 3. So that'll be 11 stun damage.
Yeah, the base damage
Sure.
is 8.
The base damage is 8, so that'd be 11 total. 11 base. Or 11 stun.
Yes,
Alright.
Axe. You know how to do this math. It's okay.
It takes some damage.
All right. It's also blast 8, so I'll activate that.
That doesn't work like that.
Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure you can't blast the same guy twice.
No, you cannot hit the same guy with blast.
I will disorient him though for 3. So 2 there, and then I will heal 3 strain. Disorient
Okay.
is 2, right? Actually, no. I'll heal 1 strain and give do a targeted boost to Burner.
No, you mean
You mean Temp?
Lucky.
No, you said burner.
I was meaning you to target it because he needs to drive.
No,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Heal 1.
All right. Next person.
I will go. I will spend a maneuver to hop in the back. I will spend another maneuver to do a called shot. I will be taking 2 strain for this.
Okay.
Let me mark that down real quick, though, before I forget. And then I'm going to see if I can shoot a good part of its leg and try and slow it down before we get this chase on.
All right.
So, yeah. Rapusa. Excuse me. What is the distance? What is the distance from it we are right now?
Medium.
Medium. Okay, so that's 3 purples. Excuse me.
And it is adversary and has 1 defense.
Okay.
But it's still 3, so you reduce the difficulty by 1.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
Rapusa.
Is Call going to increase it by 1?
No. It gives black dice.
All right.
Oh, to do 1 red.
Yes.
Okay.
2 black,
Oh, 2 black.
I think.
Yeah, well,
But
for
you
the
shouldn't-
shot.
I'm sorry. Everyone started breaking up, so I didn't hear anything. What was that?
It should be 1 red, but 2 blacks.
Roll an extra black and remove the purple.
Axe, don't repeat what I just said.
If you want to just take that roll, you can. Rather
Yeah,
than do
I'm just
another
gonna
one.
take this
Yep.
roll.
Okay.
Got a triumph. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see here. It just says, I'm looking at the called shot. It's like, target a specific item carried by the opponent or specific part of the target opponent. This could allow a character to attempt to strike or shoot a weapon for opponent's hand, for example, or target opponent's land to hobble them. If this character spends 1 maneuver to do that, suffer 2 black. On their next combat segment, if they spend 2 consecutive minutes, 1 black. So I'm going to suffer 2 black on my next check, but it doesn't actually tell me how this resolves and how I spend shit.
I know exactly what happens to it. You're nullifying one of its abilities to make it go faster, so.
Oh, okay, perf.
Yeah, the call shots don't really have exact rules.
So how much damage?
Let me double check. Hunting rifle, ranged head. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't. My rifle has prepare 1.
Oh, yeah, you need to rack it.
Let me double check something though, because I do have quick draw.
Racket?
That I think is minimum prepare 1. It might be 0.
Could you
I
pre-rack it, or is that not a thing that works?
Oh, hang on. Let me double check here because I'm a fool and I didn't actually look at my gun.
What was that, X?
I was thinking the dump. Could you like pre-rack it, or is that like unsafe as all hell?
I mean, that the safety doesn't matter into the mechanical action of taking a maneuver. I don't
Yeah.
know if Lucky never explicitly said he took a maneuver to do the thing, so
Yeah.
that's
The prepare for his gun, I believe it's more him taking a proper firing stance.
Yeah, no. Reduces a weapon prepare rating by 1 to a minimum of 1. So no, I cannot.
So if you want to, I can say that you can use the Triumph to get the same effect.
Well, no, I can't fire. I mean,
well, no, you because the called shot is a maneuver, and then you do an action to fire.
Yeah.
So you could
okay, that makes sense.
Do your maneuver to prepare, and then do the Triumph as like the narrative effect is.
Yes, okay, I'll do the narrative. I'll use my Triumph as a narrative effect then.
Right.
But then it'll be 10 damage.
Okay. You draw blood.
Bang.
Can you pierce on that guy?
It doesn't matter, Axe. No, Axe, I am looking at my gun. I would not mention it at all. Yes, Axe, thank you for telling me I can't read my own fucking sheet.
All right. Are you done, Lucky?
I am done.
All right. Next person.
Well, maybe you should probably go before the.
Well, I mean, I have a very important question about that. Is am I in the cart yet?
No.
Okay.
Am I in the cart yet?
No,
No.
you're definitely not. The rest of
Okay,
these guys
then I
aren't.
should probably go with it first then. Just so you don't drive off without me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I'm gonna jump in the back and shoot the thing in the head. Or at the head.
At the head, okay.
In the general head
What is
vicinity.
called shot again?
What was that?
Maneuver.
Yeah.
No, like what does it add to the roll?
It does not add. You can aim.
Well,
you
I
can
and
aim.
add setback dice.
Okay, adding setback thing. Get it.
I kind of wish they made it 2 entries and not 1 entry under aim.
Yeah, I really do too. It's slightly confusing.
My roll is going to be significantly worse than Lucky, but I don't think it's a good idea for me to try and punch the Allosaurus right now.
So,
No, don't do that.
You're aiming towards the head. I'm going to use a story point to make your shot hard.
Fair enough. So that's 2 Ps now?
You would have a red and a P.
I would already have that anyway, wouldn't I?
It's large. You would. So
this is gonna be
So
I have a question.
So medium range is starts out as 2P. It's adversary 1, so you get a red. You lose a difficulty because it is silhouette 3, which is 2 larger than you guys.
Okay, and I still get the 2 setback dice from the failed fear check, correct?
Yes, if this is your first roll since then.
That is surprisingly better than I thought it would be, but still bad. I miss.
Actually, wait, no. You would have the first check you would have made would have been the vigilance check earlier for the garage.
Oh yeah.
They just made 0 though.
Yeah, well, let's do that.
I mean,
so
it's still that many setback dice anyway.
It still misses.
Okay.
It has 1 range defense, and when you aim do 1 aim maneuver for called shot, it adds 2 setback dice. So it was correct.
All right. Well, so Lucky, your triumph means that it could not use off the mark, which is on the first round of combat, Allosaurus gets an extra maneuver as movement for free.
Oh, thank God.
So it starts at medium and it moves up to engaged. And that's its round.
And
everyone now is affected by its terrifying rating.
Yep, I have a feeling.
It is a daunting fear check.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, discipline.
Yes.
What is daunting? 4?
4.
That's 4.
Note that's only daunting on the first encounter. Later on, it becomes hard.
Oh yeah, Omega, you have an extra blue on that one.
That is true.
We succeeded. I don't know how I did that, but
I have
I
also
got a
managed to
triumph though,
succeed
so
with
can
the threat.
I at least be immune to taking fear checks for this thing, or like these types of dinosaurs?
I believe that is usually the recommendation for a triumph.
but you also failed.
Yes. So for failures, you guys are. 1 second, let me double check.
He's also disoriented, but that's not matters right now.
Well, we'll see what the result is.
True.
Ooh.
I really regret not bringing more grenades.
You couldn't bring more grenades.
I
Yeah.
regret not investing 2 into discipline instead of fucking
All
yeah.
any HP I get from this session is going to discipline.
Yeah, same. Discipline probably range light.
range light 1 is fine, I think. I just did a cold shot and I shouldn't have.
I
All
think I'll
right.
put a
So
point in
for the
drive.
two of you that failed, you can only cower in the car for your next round.
Gotcha.
Your triumph acts is that you don't need to roll a fear check for this Allosaurus anymore.
God damn. Okay. Well, that matters at least for a bit.
Those of you that succeeded, you'll get a boost, 1 boost die on your next roll, but disadvantages are taken as strain.
All right.
So 5 strain?
We're out of 11.
Yep.
This shit
Okay.
sucks.
I have a bit of strain.
All right. That is all of its actions and stuff, right?
Yep. Now it is your turn.
Okay, it's me. I will let's ride. Incidental. I get in the car. I will spend my 2 maneuvers to accelerate. What's the maximum speed on this thing?
2.
Okay, we're now going max speed.
Your
I
speed.
accelerate twice.
All
Must go
right.
faster. Must go faster. Must go faster.
All right. Go ahead and make
Maybe I can
your.
octane this. Maybe I can like hot rod this thing to make it go faster
No, you can't. You can't do anything right now, buddy. All right.
later.
So
Make a
you.
drive check.
So before, yeah, go ahead. But you get back to it being at medium range before the chase starts. So
All right.
is at medium range. That's when you'll make your drive check, and it will make its athletic check to chase after you.
How much difficulty?
It is a competitive check, so you want to get more than it.
Oh, okay. But no, like, flat difficulty for the terrain or
No
anything?
flat
for now?
difficulty now,
All
because
right.
you're driving down a road.
Then what is the handling of this thing?
It is a +1.
Okay, so 2 boost dice total. Got a yellow.
I have a brief thing. If the creature's disoriented, it's a competitive check.
It should get a black die, yes.
Yeah, it will
Okay,
gain a black die.
okay. I just thought that'd be the challenge pool you'd roll.
No.
Okay.
We're not opposed. It's just we're rolling to see who gets more success.
Yeah. Because you are both moving no matter what, so.
Unfortunately, that's not great. Like, 3 of these are fucking blank. I got 1 success, 2 advantage.
All right. All right. It gets up to short range on you. And it will give itself a boost on its next chase check. Top of next round.
Can I do that with my 2 advantage?
Yes, you can.
All right, yes, I will.
As it is closing the distance. Faster. Let's go faster.
I'll go last because I'm not doing anything this round.
Pedal all the way to the floor. Let's see. I'm already at max speed. I don't have to make an action, or do I have to make an action on my turn to drive it?
Your action is to do the drive check for the chase, so.
Okay.
But if you had any maneuvers or anything you wanted to do, you could. If you wanted to use maneuvers to give people boosts, etc., and all that.
I might need to get some drive so you can like gun the things down as I'm driving.
I mean, you guys probably. Oh no, we have to be speed 3+ to evade. Okay, we can't do that. I can't drive defensively. I can drive dangerously.
Let's get dangerous.
But that's I think more for just what check you have to make when you're moving in rough terrain.
I think the cower is just like Geiger's just like in reality shock. It's like, how the fuck is this happening right now? It's just like hands over his face. He's like,
I don't suppose when it happened to trigger that fear check, did it like let out a menacing roar as well? You know, just for effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, can I go next? Just because.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
think-
I'm not.
Lucky and X are blocked up, and I can't. My action is to
Yeah.
drive. So
All right, I'm gonna go. Aim and fire, not cold shot, just fire.
Okay.
So just RP. Or no, just RS.
Oh, I understand how that works now. I'm an idiot.
No, I missed.
I was supposed to add the 2. Okay.
This dice roller is really
mean,
not liking you guys.
I mean, I technically did that wrong, but it would have been in your favor, so.
yes, I would like to reiterate: there's only one blank face on every die, except the 6-sided ones.
it comes up a lot more than you think it does in this roller.
All right. It actions to.
It likes one of all ones, I guess.
To be fair, rolling blank dice
Just
is not.
to be safe, I would like to go before it does, just because my second maneuver, now that we're accelerated, would be to brace for impact.
Okay.
I don't know what the system strain of the vehicle is, but I think it would be better that we have to like flee on foot than our car explodes or is eaten.
Fair. Of course, I only eat soft bits.
Well, I don't. We're not going to have a lot of system strain, Chief.
Fair.
So, yeah. So what it does is it continues the chase, and it uses its maneuver to, fight defensively, whichever one that is, the maneuver, as it seems to actively respond to being shot at by starting to serpentine as it chases you.
Smart fucker.
I,
Clever girl.
you're terrified right now. Fuck.
I
I
Well,
don't
I
think
could
this is
stop
normal.
and use my machine gun on it if you want.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying the dinosaur is serpentining. I don't think dinosaurs know how to serpentine.
Please
I
don't
don't
beat
doubt
Dinosaur Army.
anything right now. Okay, just be
You
glad that
keep
you were
focus on
wrong about the
driving. I've
fucking
got
dragon.
this.
All right. So now it's the chase check.
All right, okay.
Look, you are awesome and you're good at everything you do. I don't want to distract you.
How many of these do we got left? We got some of those left. I'm using another one.
Aren needs to move it himself. Never mind.
That's fine.
All right.
It makes very better when we inevitably get patched up. I can actually use all my skills I invested in.
There we go. That's a much better check. Okay, let me add this up. That's going to be 3 success, 3 advantage, 1 triumph.
That is a better deck.
It also rolled like dog shit.
It
Yeah,
rolled
I
only
only had 1
advantage.
blank this time, motherfucker.
Excellent.
Honestly,
it-
my disorientation did
so-
good work actually there.
Yeah. That was
So you win. So you win the
fucking
chase. It seems more concerned about not being shot than like keeping up with you at this point.
Yeah.
And it begins to trail behind. And well, you got 3 successes.
Yeah.
Effectively, you would get it. That would be past long range or too long range.
Yeah.
Which leads to what happens next.
Oh boy.
Cool. Great.
So you get to the quad and begin driving across when you suddenly realize there's something big in front of you.
Turn right, sharp turn.
Make a drive check hard.
Okay.
You get your handling and everything though.
All right.
You got trying to upgrade yourself for that one or no?
I'll put my. I mean, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would have spent the advantage. I mean, if I can spend 2 to give myself a boost, I would.
Yeah.
Because just for foreseeable. So we're gonna keep similar. Okay. All right. No, I've rolled no successes on the dice again. So let's see how much that cancels out. That's going to be 2 failures, but 5 advantages.
All right. So you turn but kind of keep sliding in the same direction. And your vehicle, bam, runs into something scaly and green in front of you. With your advantages, no one is actually hurt from the crash, though.
Yep.
But as you kind of shake off the stun a bit, you hear a from right next to you guys. As you look over and see a... Did I make them silhouette 3? Yes. A 4-legged silhouette 3 creature. Green, scaly skin, small head, plate sticking out of its back.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Several big spikes on its tail, which are swinging dangerously close to your vehicle at the moment.
Oh, right, that part.
Yeah.
Gonna back
you
up.
bumped
Gonna
into it.
back up.
No, we do not back up. We power slid into this
You
thing.
did,
only
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
forward.
Luckily, you did no damage to it, so.
I would like to bail.
I mean, you could bail, and I say goodbye to you because I'm just going to
I
reapply the pedal.
thought we came to a stop.
The vehicle's
Never
no,
mind.
the vehicle. I mean,
You
we
did come to a stop.
But the vehicle's
Yes.
fine.
but the vehicle's not damaged, so it will definitely be like I will. I mean, you know.
So,
No, I rolled
unfortunately,
with
there
advantage.
is a big thagomizer swinging in front of your car at the moment.
Oh, okay. Are we that way? Okay. I didn't realize
Yeah.
the orientation.
So it kind of and then stops and looks the direction you came from and begins advancing in that direction, letting out what only can be described as angry cow noises and swinging its tail faster.
Ugh.
Okay. In fact, we should get out of the vehicle.
So you
Get low.
we'll be ending here after I describe this scene.
Yeah.
You see the Allosaurus kind of like come into the clearing and then begin like skirting around the edges of the trees as it's not focused on you guys no more, but the Stegosaurus in front of it.
Yeah.
So bail
And
now?
it then kind of watches the Stegosaurus, glances at you guys briefly, and then it bails. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
With
okay.
Omega flipping the Allosaurus off.
No, if you had failed and then gotten disadvantage instead of advantage, then I was going to have the Stegosaurus attack your vehicle. So,
Yeah,
all right,
We're
no. It is a walking
we're
meat tank.
in a relatively neutral position.
15
do we heal
experience.
strain?
Yes, go ahead and heal your strain.
Oh, thank God.
I'll better roll a heal.
I will
Another
note this.
2.
I will note story points don't reset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes with.
God damn it.
scenarios. That said,
I'm
is
back down to 1.
No, discipline's not a
Oh no,
class
you
skill.
don't have to roll for your strain. You recover all your strain at the next
Oh.
session.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Okay,
All
never
right.
mind
That's
that.
why I
So
asked.
strain
That's
comes
why.
back, but story points don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
Thank goodness, because do you want to know how much strain I was at?
Quite a bit.
9 out of 12.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was
Okay,
gonna
that
get 4 out of
mean
11.
I got 14 max, so like I should probably just
10
get
of
strain myself.
those experience points are turning into a point of discipline.
I'm doing 10 here. I'm putting 5 to get a point of drive. Should I have drive?
Do you have
Actually,
that
pilot.
as a career skill?
I'm piloting. Separate.
Okay, so do you want to put it in piloting then?
Put a piloting because I think that might be needed for later.
Possibly.
A point in piloting and I put a point in discipline.
Yeah, I'll double check for
I'm
probably
probably
a
gonna
tier
put a
1
point
talent.
in gun.
Piloting or
Actually, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I know what I want. There's big scary monsters out there. Is toughened +1 wound threshold or +2?
Plus
2.
It's +2.
Cool. I'm gonna spend my 5 to buy a rank of toughened.
Actually, I should do that too. Actually, but I think I want a point in piloting just to say that I actually can do it.
Fear checks and die less, please. All right.
All right. Hope everyone had fun with the first session.
Oh yeah, no, that was good. Good tension build on the starter. I assume not, but I hope you weren't planning on it being a mystery that it was dinosaurs too long.
No, like
It's like the first hour of a horror game.
you encounter them earlier than I was expecting, but you're definitely going to encounter the Allosaurus. So even if you had not encountered them earlier, you would have encountered.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how this goes.
Just the
yeah.
moment the lady said like emu, I was just like, oh fuck, it's a raptor.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I was like, oh fuck, it's Dino Crisis. Doomed.
no, I was Omega. I was 50-50. Because it could also be genetically mutated animal people. Like Island of
Which is
Dr.
scarier
Moreau
in my
shit.
mind.
Yeah. All right, yeah, good sesh.
For me,
Oddly
it was when we
enough,
got to the cow. That's when I was like, oh, it's definitely dinosaurs.
I kind of like that it's dinosaur because it's mostly more of a, oh fuck, it's just we're like middle of the food chain right now. Oh shit.
It's usually how those movies go. Yes.
Instead of being like, oh shit, it's just something like beyond dark and beyond our comprehension.
I have only ever seen 3 of the Jurassic Park movies.
That's fair. That's the same as most people.
Yep.
1, 2, and 3.
Yep. Same here.
Although apparently they used raptors to kill terrorists in one of the movies, so I kind of want to see it.
Dinosaur
They
army
wanted
things
to
is
do
pretty
that in
stupid.
World. I don't know if they ever actually did that.
They got in the sequel of World, I think.
Did I see the sequel to World? I don't remember. I might have seen Fallen Kingdom.
I think they got the
I
show
don't-
basically
those
like
movies don't
dinosaur
blur
arm, basically Spec
together.
Ops dinos.
Like,
Anyway, we don't need to
I like
over-explain.
bad movies. I've made no.
All right, I'm gonna end the recording. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna
Good night, everyone.
do that.
good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Night, everybody.